And we are live.
Welcome to tonight. Sorry, that's all the energy you get from me tonight. Jeez. I'm exhausted. Anyway. No, we're doing this. And last week.
Didn't do anything.
Oh
my god.
It's a shit show already.
Yeah, I know, right? Last week, the party finished their descent into the forge, found some weird ingots, solved an interesting puzzle, all because of Ex's stupidity. Stop scratching that. And his desire to yeet. And Kovgum talked to the almost, like, basically a fiend, I guess is the easiest way to put it. Fiend. The fiery fiend of the forge. Alliteration, yeah. And was able to get Omri's binding cursed, at least inactive. Not necessarily removed, but yeah, suppressed. Under the... yeah.
I'm with you, Kat. Some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Under the premise of killing the architect and ending his binding contract, to say the least. And yeah, he informed you of a general in the architect's ranks, as he called it, was a death slot that was hiding in the city somewhere, or near the city was the other thing, in or around the city. Hi, needy boy. And you guys left the forge, went to rest, and that's where we ended. So, we will pick back up, you guys deciding whether you wanted a short rest or a long rest.
I think we wanted a long rest, and we have 14 hours left in the was it 14?
Well.
Oh, hello, creatures of flame in my enemies panel. Oh, there's many of you. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, we will have 14 hours when we get back to the mansion.
The other problem is that's 8 hours out of the nebulous amount of time we have until whatever the architect put on Omri triggers. We don't know what that is. So
He's fine.
This is also true. I could do with a long rest to be extra fine.
Exactly.
Also, my Roll20 is broken. Woo!
For all we know, it could trigger in her sleep, and then she'd also be fucked.
This episode is not sponsored by Roll20.
Nor will the sessions ever be.
True.
To be fair, we were told we have a couple of days.
I think we're fine for a long rest.
Yeah, he said you most likely have a couple of days.
Right.
As promising as that sounds.
We can just put her in the trading hall dirt area, so if she does explode, at least it doesn't catch on fire.
That's kind of a decision Omri would have to make herself,
I know.
considering Omri is a thinking and breathing person.
I'll go sleep in the dirt.
Yeah. I'll make it super comfy for you.
I was gonna say, but I want a pillow.
Sure, but it might catch fire if you blew up.
Do you want me to go sleep in a room where everything else will catch fire? No? Give me a pillow.
Okay, you got a pillow.
Pillow
It's
and at
a
least
nice
blanket.
feathered pillow.
Like at least a blanket.
Well, she's getting all the necessary stuff. Just surrounded by dirt.
It's more than what I had, that's for sure.
Make
Be
sure
lucky
the
if you
room's all
pile of
nice and
hay.
comfortable and warm. But if my calculation's right, if we head back to the mansion right now, we have 14 hours of rest time.
Okay, so I guess we're taking a long rest.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Bed down for your long rest. And go to sleep. And you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Just had to drag that out as long as fucking possible, didn't you?
I was waiting for the
Yeah. I was waiting for the name.
Except for
Oh, everybody gains the benefits. Nothing bad happens that you know of.
we
of
know
course
of.
that we know of.
Well, yeah, we're inside a mansion.
Yeah.
Find out the entire town is burning down around us.
Yeah, that would suck. If we step out, there's no more whitestone. It's all obliterated.
Even in 8 hours, that would be an impressive amount of efficiency. Okay. So now that our long rest is over and dealt with,
Are we going to head out to investigate the diseased?
this one believes it's the only lead we have on the architect.
And I think, Cal, you said that that you know where to go.
Yeah, I have a couple ideas.
Are we disguising ourselves again, or are we going as Cal and Abby?
I mean, I'll be disguising myself again.
I'll be the ill lady again.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys disguise yourselves yet again. Make your way out of the mansion. Where you headed?
Probably to where he was told to go towards. that Cal would know, but Joe does not.
I think it was a refugee camp outside of town.
There was a refugee
Yeah.
camp outside of town. Yep.
I
Yep.
was under the assumption we had to go find those armies that kept on getting sent out.
You could do that too.
Like
Yeah, we had a couple
he was
leads.
like the general of one of those armies or something.
No.
He's a general in the ranks, but from what the Flame Demon told you, he was not currently leading an army.
Ah, okay.
So he is in charge of people, but not of a leader squad, of a military squad. Leader
Got it.
squad.
Leader squad.
Leader squad, assemble!
That's what they call a military squad in Canada.
Eh?
I hate all of you.
There's the Canadian joke quota.
Oh, we've surpassed that a long time ago.
No, there's at least one per episode.
So I guess refugee camp first, seeing how that's right outside the city, probably.
Sure.
Makes
Let's
sense.
do it.
We're told to seek places where people are dying of odd diseases.
All right. So you guys head out toward the eastern side of town. Not the eastern, the southern side of town.
Mhm.
And make your way out the south gate and then head to the east before eventually coming along a well-established yet small camp. Looks to be more of like a triage zone. Yeah, there's a few tents, one larger building that looks makeshift in its construction, almost like it was hastily created and then just left there.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a couple people that look to be doctors and nurses wandering around. No patients, because as you're guessing, they're probably in the tents, needing triage.
Yeah.
There's a couple people standing guard, just so that they don't get ambushed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
A few soldiers, but they pay you no mind as they seem to be focused on other things potentially coming out of the forest that might be a bit more dangerous, like giants.
Yeah. How many tents are there in total?
There are 3 tents.
Okay. And I'm assuming these are rather large tents.
One of them is rather large. Another one is like a very small tent. You're guessing it's not a triage tent. It's more just like a place that they go to just take a break.
Uh-huh.
Use the bathroom, things like that.
Yeah.
And there's a medium-sized tent. Not, that's the best way to describe it.
Somewhere
But-
between the two.
Somewhere between the two, but more on the side of the bigger one than the smaller one.
Okay. Where all the doctors sleep.
Yeah, or they sleep in the building.
Yeah. If we were to try to like enter any one of the tents, would the guards try to stop us, or?
You'd have to try.
Yeah, like
But you see that there's no guards outside the tents themselves.
they're more on
They're
the
outside
perimeter.
on the perimeter. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Doing rounds, walking around. Some of them are stationary. They are more the south side.
Okay. More towards the forest than anything else.
Exactly.
Okay.
They don't seem to be too concerned with the city to their north.
Yeah. Coffin wants at least enter the big tent first.
The big tent? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Whichever one the doctors are coming in and out of.
They seem to be going in and out of both the big tent and the medium-sized tent.
Okay. Let's start with the large one first.
The large one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you brush aside the entry flap and go inside. You see a few doctors, a lot of people just laying on makeshift beds. Hey, the fuck you biting me for?
Pay attention to me.
Yeah, no kidding. Fine.
That sounded like you just went, ow!
There, have fun. Just wanted out of the room. Yeah, so there's a few people laying on beds. It's not packed by any means. There's a few people spread out. Definitely more people than doctors at this point, but
Right.
it's not full. Of the 40 beds that are on this floor, well, in this tent, it's not a 2-story tent. In this tent, yeah, it's not that big. There's only about 15 beds that are taken up, but there's 6 doctors and nurses combined. So
Okay. Right. Just off first glance, do any of the ailing people appear to have any I guess strange symptoms that wouldn't be easily explained by something? Or is that something that I would have to look closer at any one of them to tell?
you would have to look closer. From a distance, everybody seems fine. You can see a couple wounds. Like one guy's got an arrow sticking out of his calf.
Mm-hmm.
This one guy that's got a big sword gash. At least you assume it's a sword gash across his chest. Currently mostly bandaged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One guy looks like he's got part of his skull caved in.
Oof.
Yeah, still standing, well, laying, but still alive. So
Yeah. Still breathing.
yeah, definitely combat triage or some other events going on here. Everybody seems to have an open wound or is bloodied in some capacity. Serious, not ultimately life-threatening. For
Okay.
most of them.
So for the most part, they'll make a recovery, but maybe not full.
Correct. And that's why they're here. They're not,
Mhm.
they're not going to a grand stage to seek treatment, but they're here getting aid.
Mhm. Okay. The doctors and nurses seem more focused on their work than us right now, yeah.
Yeah, nobody's looked at you to come over. A
Mhm.
couple of them have kind of glanced in your direction to see if you were wounded, but seeing no disparity, they've continued their job.
Mhm.
The little shitling literally wanted me to leave my room to go shake his food bowl so he could eat it.
Cats, man. Cats.
So fucking funny.
He's a needy baby. just with the cursy look, just this one is not sure if they have suffered illness or just wounds. This one was if the smaller tent may have something more serious.
Maybe we can ask one of the doctors if there's a sick ward as opposed to a ward.
Wounded ward. This one's supposed to. That's a fair idea. Calvin is going to approach one of the doctors, the one that looks the least busy,
Okay.
if there is one.
The doctors are pretty tied up.
Or yeah, just
Doctors.
somebody who
but
looks like they
they're-
work here.
Yeah. There's one guy cleaning in the corner, and then there's 4 nurses that aren't as occupied as the doctors are.
Okay. Coffin would approach one of the nurses.
Okay.
Whichever one is the closest.
Yeah, there's one a few rows down from you that
Mhm.
seems to be just looking over one of the patients in care. Not
Mhm.
doing a whole lot, they're not administering anything, they're just giving a cursory glance.
Gotcha. Just this one has a question.
This one as in me, or this one as in you?
Just raises his hand.
Ask your question.
This one has been told to seek individuals with strange ailments, but none of the individuals here seem to be stricken by ailment. Is there
No?
a sick tent or a sick ward, as opposed to just wound treatment?
Well, this tent is all bloody incidents or accidents. More of a general triage and medical, some cases surgery tent. She kind of points behind her to an area that's got like a screen around it. Surgery center, makeshift, of course. If you're looking for anybody sick or seeking more of a disease control, that's in the ward inside the building. We have a separate section in there, although unfortunately only doctors and nurses are allowed in there, and even then, mostly only doctors.
Is that for quarantine purposes?
Yes, they can be highly contagious depending on their diseases. Although we typically don't know what they are until they're administered to, and a lot of the case they just are treated by the doctors and go on their way.
Is there a leader of your medical profession here?
We do have a head doctor, yes, his name is Igor.
This one assumes that he will also be in the building, yes?
He is, yes, he has a separate office next to the medical ward. Well, disease ward, I should say. It's all a medical ward.
Does he have an assistant named Friedrich?
No,
That
he
didn't make
does not.
Disappointed in you, Josh.
that is a deep cut.
Okay. This one understand.
Yeah. He's a very large man. You can't miss him.
Kafka just nods. Okay. This one does not have anything else to ask. Actually, does this Dr. Igor tend to most of the patients in the disease ward?
Not personally. He sees them when they enter and gives them their initial treatment, but other than that, they're treated by the other doctors, especially those with more serious cases. He's a fine doctor, but he's not our best.
Are there other treatment centers within the city or around the city?
Within the city, there are more dedicated hospitals, generally for the rich people that aren't in the forest when they get attacked. That's typically who we tend to.
Hmm.
Some of these people aren't even citizens of Whitestone. Actually, most of them aren't. They've just wandered this way or lived in the forest their whole entire lives and needed treatment. So we brought them here. Or they stumbled here. And she nods over to the one guy that's got part of his skull bashed in. We found him on the side of the road, next to a dead giant.
This one sees. I'm surprised that's the only wound he has suffered.
Oh, it's not. It's the only one you can see.
This one supposes that fair. Just kind of looks to the rest of the group.
Well, thank you for your help.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
If you need treatment from the forest at all, you know where to find us.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
I think it's time for us to become doctors. How does one become a doctor?
Are you asking the party or the nurse?
I'm talking to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
We've
any of us
already,
know?
we've already thanked the nurse and have walked away.
fair. Okay.
Aside from the healing that I can normally do, I'm assuming I'm not familiar with the path to doctoral service.
You're a gladiator.
Exactly.
You're familiar with combat triage medics,
Like this.
not doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the medics who keep the gladiators from dying.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the put a bandage on a stump and keep fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sort of look at anyone else.
So,
all I got is battlefield triage.
so a doctor is like a healer.
Yes.
Yes. Except they don't use magic, I'm assuming.
Most of them don't.
As far as this one is aware, no. Most doctors use other forms of treatment in order to
Oh,
Yeah.
prevent suffering. Or,
like a medicine woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know you guys had these up here.
this one supposes they like different names for it, but the
Yeah.
general purpose is much the same, yes.
Probably shaman, medicine woman, witch doctor.
Oh, witch doctor. That sounds like fun.
Same general profession, just different branch, sort of.
Basically, just a
Study, I'm
different
assuming.
name.
Hmm.
Can I be a witch doctor?
Mm.
It might take a lot of training.
Yeah, you can't just be a witch doctor overnight. But With
start-
a few years, you can.
I'll start tomorrow.
Just take some reading.
Oh.
I can probably find some books on it before you.
I don't want to do it anymore.
This one does not. This one does not think that branch of medicinal healing requires as much reading.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
witch
you still
doctor,
have to
yeah.
read about the herbs and stuff, and you also have to go to find your own witch doctor to be an intern under, and it's a lot of work. It's like being a bard. You have to, you have to learn how to be one in order for you to be one.
I like how it's intern, and not like apprentice or something.
They're trying to get away from the apprentice idea.
Yeah, it's modern times, It's the year so and so. It's like what year is it?
836.
Yep.
It's year 836. It's
The
I
disease
mean, we
ward
can
is
teach you
restricted.
how to read eggs.
Well, I know how to read. I just don't like to.
Mood.
The disease ward is restricted to only doctors.
Well, we can actually take you to a village and maybe you can train under a witch doctor without reading.
Can't I just stand next to them instead?
Yeah.
Doesn't really sound very comfortable to be under them.
I mean,
This one thinks we are fixating on the wrong thing right now.
Yes, we are.
So how are we?
we're
getting
supposed to be finding people. Okay.
I mean, Leaf, it's not like you could just walk in there and claim you're a doctor, although that's probably something you could do.
I can totally do that.
Quick, name 3 diseases. See, she said she.
Abigail names like 20.
No, you hesitated.
Yes.
You already failed.
Mina out of character doesn't know shiznit about it.
Sure, make a medicine check. All right, you get like 6.
I set the bar too low.
Set the bar.
Yes, this one
Yeah,
knows
blunt
about
force
us and-
trauma was one of them.
Well, that's technically not a
That's not a
disease.
disease.
It is of the mind.
That's an affliction.
Obesity is one of them.
That's an injury.
Wait. yeah. Blunt force trauma is a disease of the mind, especially when you break your arm.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That's the stupidest joke.
Yes, it was.
So we got Dr. Abigail, and then what will the rest of us be?
My interns.
You know, I don't really like the sound of intern, I'm gonna be honest.
You keep saying intern, I do not know what this phrase means.
Protege.
It's I guess,
Oh, like a student.
apprentice.
Yeah.
Yes, student. The one that, they do the work but don't get paid.
Wait, what?
A student
Yeah.
training for a job. Yeah.
I think it's safe to say I don't fit the bill for any of this work.
Agreed.
So, yeah, I have other stuff to do if this is what you guys are going to be doing.
Also, couldn't you just, like, do your
make
ranger
her
thing
sick?
and, sense the apparition?
I mean, can I make her look sick and maybe she can just be a patient?
No.
Because the last time you left us, you.
I'm going into the
ended up-
woods for 8 hours. I'll be back.
Oh wait,
Uh,
can I come?
Take Leaf
Bye.
with you, or eggs.
No,
That's
You want me to take Leaf with me? I mean, I don't mind that, but I don't think Leaf's coming along. I'd rather take eggs and risk
it's
my
fine.
eyes.
I'll go with
just
Omri.
Yeah, I just thought about that when.
Why don't the
I
three of
said
us
it.
all go together?
No,
I
I have things to do, and if you're around, I won't get around to those things because I'd rather punch you in the face.
This one thinks we should not incite violence.
There's a lot of hostility going on here. I think.
I
we should
mean,
just
I
go
can
into
turn
the
Leaf
woods.
into the perfect patient. Don't worry.
Well, he's gotta be sick.
I'm sure I could beat him enough to look sick.
Well, that's
I'm
just
ready for round 2 whenever you are, Omri. I'm getting really
If-
tired of this attitude.
Omri, if you have more important things to do, then go do them with eggs.
Okay. Let's go, eggs.
Okay.
To the woods!
We wish I could polymorph some tail on her or something.
This one has deduced the meaning for the large tent and the small tent. This one wonders what's in the tent between the two. This one supposes we might be able to check it out.
I can give us a temporary bonus. Just like a temporary help our stealthing for an hour.
This one does not think we will have much room for stealth here. Because I imagine this
Fair.
place is pretty wide fucking open other than the tents in the building.
Y'all.
I think
Alright.
I'm going to disguise myself as an old halfling with a monocle. A male halfling.
Okay.
And I'm going to change my outfit to look like a penguin suit kind of thing. Not a penguin suit. What is that? The vest suit?
A tuxedo?
No, not a tuxedo. It's a vest.
Okay.
You mean a three-piece suit?
Sure. With like a chain link or something and some. Can I change my boots? Or it's just the armor? I think it's just the armor. Yeah.
In the meantime, Kaufman wants to go investigate the middling-sized tent.
Sure. You check it out. Seems to be another triage tent.
Okay.
Yeah, just smaller.
Same. Okay. Same general. Just kind of minor to moderate injuries.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is even less serious, like a few cuts and scrapes and stuff like that. But
Maybe like the worst, like a fractured foot or something.
yeah, exactly. Minor injuries are here, so there's not a whole lot. Like, there's people that are just sitting on their beds. They're not like being tended
Laying
to as
down.
much. There's one doctor and 2 nurses. Like,
Okay. Yep. Kaufman that's one was hoping it was a supply tent. That's one suppose if they would keep their supplies inside. Not out in the open where they're easily accessible. How tall is the building? Is it just a one story or
it's a 2-story building.
okay. the doctors, do they all have that kind of like white coat uniform, or are they kind of just dressed in whatever?
They're mostly dressed in whatever. There's not like a
Okay.
uniformity to it.
Okay,
The nurses are
makes
more
sense
uniform.
considering. Fair. This one has some knowledge of medicine, but this one mostly only knows what medicine was required to ensure that this one did not die.
Great.
And this one's almost. This one is not sure of how we will be able to gain entry. This one does not know if this Igor individual is accepting new doctors or if they're simply tasked with what they have and can garner no more.
Realistically, I could get rid of diseases. Well, like 10 people a day, but that's about it. It also depends on how many are on the person. And such. And I doubt strolling in and talking to Igor and telling him, hey, I could help alleviate your disease problem slightly. Clear up your patient ward a bit would help. But it's just, I'm spitballing here.
Perhaps you would be able to cure the ones that are
Because I can get rid of
officials.
poisons and disease.
This one,
Like
this one,
main officials of the town or something, and you're trying to figure out how to cure it. And yeah, there's a paladin who would heal these people, and then maybe can gain information about
Leaf,
What do you think, Leif?
Leaf, do you still have the writ from Cassandra?
Yep.
Does that allow us access anywhere in the city, or was that specifically for Nero's old estate?
Well, it's anywhere in the city. I'm not sure if it would work here. Do they
Well,
belong to the city? Because it might work.
This one thinks that between Garrus and myself, because this one has stored enough magical energy and just holds up the hilt of the Sunblade. This one can also resolve some diseases as well. We may be able to gain access by attempting to garner goodwill, coming in and healing some of the unfortunate souls that have been afflicted by strange illnesses.
Guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. What do you think, Leif?
We can certainly try.
You got the writ?
This one thinks that maybe with the writ we could make an argument that we've been sent by the officials to attempt to alleviate the help of overloading of hospitals.
We have a vested interest in seeing the problem resolved.
Yes.
Leif, you want to take point on this conversation? Seeing as
Sure.
like you are holding the writ.
Well, I can try. I'm not the best liar, though.
In
Does that
part,
say you are? Would you say you are skilled in
exactly.
the subject?
We are not entirely being dishonest here. We do have a vested interest in seeing that these people are cured of their diseases.
Yes, but the writ is specifically for
Investigation, yes.
where this...
This is more of a goodwill.
We can
Maybe the
definitely tell them that we would like to help the sick, but using the writ isn't it.
Yeah.
I thought we were investigating the diseases is exactly what we're doing.
Well,
We are. I'm just saying that using the writ in order
The
to
writ
gain
is more
entry
for criminal
for
investigation.
killing people is not going to be the most honest.
Yes. No, this one understands. This one supposes yes. Then, in that case, we may have more luck being more goodwill as opposed to being sent by the
Mhm.
government.
It's worth a shot.
Yes, we have ourselves, and then Selenia and Abigail too can heal some, although we should rely on them only if we need to.
Yep.
Ours are less intensive. Alright, this one supposes it's worth a shot at least. Although this one does not know if we'll need to speak to one of the doctors or attempt to speak with this Igor himself.
If I were to use all my spells today, I would be able to only heal 8 diseased people.
That is why this
Save your
one-
spells.
Yes. Garrus and I will try first. See if we can go to the Goodwill at the time.
Hey,
This
Josh.
Igor-
Quick question: when we took that long rest, is it also a new day?
Yeah, it would be.
All right.
Yeah, I've already marked the date forward one. It is the 23rd.
This one supposes we can try the head doctor first. If not, then we can attempt to ask one of the doctors to put in a word for us. Even if it means we may have to exhibit our abilities.
So we're going into the main building then.
We're gonna try at least.
Try to at least speak to Igor, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt this, and I'm going to head towards the main gate as an old man who looks like a doctor.
You know, Alright.
This
Why
is
did you
what
go
barbs
for a
do,
male?
Garrett.
Do you want me to go with, just in case?
I thought we were all going
Wait, going to the main gate or the door of the building?
main gate to the building. Where are we at exactly? Show.
I believe a bunch of tents, Josh.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to the
towards-
front door of the building. Okay, that was my confusion there. Okay.
Yeah, there's no gate. It's just a building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a building with 2 doors that go inside.
Okay. Like I said, the double doors. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can head that way then.
It's about 30 feet away, so it's not very far.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just going to stand there and wait for the others while looking up at the double doors.
Yeah, you're all there,
Yeah.
staring at the doors.
And,
Yeah, just doors.
is it like one of those thatch doors that swings open? Or is it just like a regular door?
It's a regular door.
Regular door.
The door's
Yeah,
being
is it-
tapped out.
Does it actually open if we try to open it, or is it locked?
Do you try to open it?
I would
I'm
like
just
to
knocking.
try.
Yeah.
or actually, yeah. Wait for a knock first. So yeah, we'll go with that.
Krista, to catch you back up, you are in a triage camp, seeking out a death slot. Omri and Eggs are not with you right now.
Because Omri got frustrated with us not doing things immediately and decided to go do her own thing. I think.
So I had shit to do, right?
And
Is
Eggs went along for supervision.
Yeah. Eggs went along to make sure she didn't get Omri again.
Okay.
Omri has a bad history of being Omri when Omri is alone.
Okay.
All right.
Now we're trying to get into the disease ward by posing as people who can heal, which is true. But
not completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not being dishonest about our abilities.
Except
All right.
for the
So you knock on the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you wait, and you wait. Doesn't seem
Wait,
like anybody's coming to answer the door.
Yeah. Wait, like 5 minutes, if that.
I think that's when I'm going to try to push it in.
All right. You attempt to push in the door, and it doesn't budge.
Okay, it's locked.
It's locked.
Try pulling.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's a
I
pull?
pull
You
at
think
the
it's
door.
All right. You
Think it's
turn
a
the
pull?
handle on the door and pull it out, and it opens.
Mm. Okay.
Of course you would think it's.
I swear.
One of those people.
I mean, the door might be a little too high for immediate pull,
That's
but
true.
fair. Okay.
I'm just
When it's specific, I'm gonna give you the specifics.
Oh god.
gonna head straight in as an old man,
Yeah, time to.
adjusting my monocle.
Yeah, you walk into what looks like a waiting area in a lobby.
Okay. Is there like? I guess it's a waiting area. Is there a receptionist, or is there just no one?
There is no receptionist.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Is there empty chairs or tables? Or chairs? Yes, chairs.
Yeah, there's empty chairs. Nobody seems to be waiting at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be waiting, and I'm going to sit down in the chair.
Sure.
I want to. A thing. Oh.
As you take a seat in the chair, Abigail, the chair gives a loud beep. Describe your ailments.
I'm not sick. I'm here as a doctor.
Please leave.
We're here to help cure people.
Beep. Describe your ailments.
This one does not think you will be able to.
I have identity crisis.
See a therapist.
The chair doesn't respond to you.
Oh god.
Stand up, and I walk towards the group. I was like, well, I guess we cannot be seen unless we have an illness.
Leaf, what's the worst thing you've seen happen to your tribe as far as illnesses are concerned?
What do you mean?
Definitely explosive diarrhea.
I mean, I can put some
Figurative or
scabies
literal?
on me or something. Look like scabies, but not really scabies.
Literal.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm just laughing. What was that, Abigail?
Just make my skin look all diseased if I really want to do that.
Okay.
Just say it has scabies or something.
Sure. Using disguise self for that.
Just asking the group before I do that.
Hold on, Garrus, did you think that my tribe has a lot of experience with diseases? Just because I used to live in a jungle?
Hold on. No, not entirely. Believe me, I've had some interesting incidents with some not so good illnesses. I was just wondering if you knew anything anything by name that we could figure out.
Scabies?
Parasites?
Malaria?
Some supposes parasitism wouldn't be something that would be immediately visible and this would require diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
Parasitism could be rationalized as something in the head to explain the fact that it's not there. This one supposes it's worth a shot.
And I'm assuming we've got like no bell on the desk or anything.
No, it's
Oh,
when
just
you
a bunch of chairs.
Yeah. But when you sit in the chair, it speaks to you.
Nope.
Well, and I assume that's something we all heard, not just.
Oh yeah, you all heard it.
Exactly.
It's a very audible.
Yeah, and then insert female voice here.
That must be great for patient confidentiality.
God, right?
They don't care about that here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey,
free on,
HIPPA isn't a fucking thing yet, so
Oh my god.
yeah.
It's the closest you get to like a public health clinic.
Yeah, patient-physician confidentiality ain't a fucking thing.
This is
By the
free
way,
health.
I actually pressed hesitation my bottom because I sat in a probably infested chair.
Sure.
So for the purposes of my detect magic,
Leaf will sit in the chair.
for the purposes of my detect magic, I assume the chairs have some kind of magic on them.
They do, yes.
Anything else in here?
The doors do. Leading
Which
further
door?
in.
What kind of
Abjuration.
abjuration? Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so Leaf sat in a chair.
Boop. Describe your ailments.
Parasite.
Boop. Collecting blood sample, and you feel a prick.
Oh, that is a creepy chair.
I don't like this room.
No parasite detected.
Well, that's annoying.
Go sit in the chair.
That is very interesting.
Boop. Describe
That is
your
a-
ailments.
That is hyper magic.
Doctor, please.
Boop. Collecting blood sample, and you feel a prick. Boop. No disease detected.
Oh god.
I asked for a doctor. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Which
Hold
one?
on.
The one that's leading further in.
There's 2 doors.
Um,
There's a set of double doors. Off to your right and straight ahead, there's a single door.
I'm gonna go knock on the single door.
Okay. You knock on the single door, and you hear, boop. Describe your disease.
Oh, for the love of God!
Oh god. I'm gonna.
Alright, I have a solution.
I think we find somebody who works here.
I go
That's
into
what
my
I'm-
I go into my bag and I take out a small vial and then I drink the vial and then I sit in the
God.
chair.
Oh
There we
god.
go.
Okay.
So,
Boop. Describe your ailments.
Poisoned.
You just carry poison on you?
I have
Yeah.
a poisoner's kit.
Yeah, fair.
Boop. Collecting a blood sample. You feel it's another prick. Boop.
Where are they
Wait.
pricking me?
In the arm.
Okay.
Right up the hole.
Yeah, I was just assuming it was a prick in the ass.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I
Okay.
didn't know if there was like arms or something. What if someone's not sitting with their arms on the armchair?
Boop.
Okay.
Poison detected. Escorting the next room, and you guys watch as the double doors fly open, and Lee's chair just flies into the
Oh god!
door shut behind him.
oh. I like bang into the double doors.
God damn it.
Every
Yeah.
knock just boop, boop, boop.
This one supposes we will have to wait until leave comes out.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
So Leaf, you're still sitting in your chair, and there's a doctor just right next to you. Smaller guy, he's probably only like 5 feet tall, and he's just holding a couple bandages, and he's like, looks up at a screen. Oh, poison. Well, easy enough. He just rubs his hands together and places them on you, and they just light up. Oh, good. and the doors fly back open. You just
Wait.
shoot back out.
I want to speak to your superior. They're not even real doctors. They're using fucking magic.
God damn it.
I mean,
That's a
yeah.
cop out and a half.
The chair gets back to its spot. You just
No, yeah.
poison cured. Have a nice day.
Nobody, yeah. Nobody ever said these doctors actually had to be, medical professionals.
And then one
They
of
just call themselves doctors.
the armrest of the chair opens and a little lollipop pops out.
I guess take the complimentary lollipop.
I don't know what this is, but I take it anyway.
It's a sweet treat.
Ugh. I just on instinct just hand it to Solania.
Yeah.
Not the young kid that you see next to you, which is Cal in disguise, but it's
I know what that kid is.
Yeah. It's more of an instinct thing.
Okay.
Just Solania liked candy here.
How'd it go?
Well, they used magic. I didn't even get a chance to ask to speak to the head doctor.
I think there may be somebody who probably works outside who might be able to get us in. I think at this point we just have to ask someone.
What was really weird was they were holding bandages, but I thought all of the injury people were working outside.
That is strange.
That's why I poisoned myself instead of just cutting my hand, because I thought they'd just go outside and find somebody else.
That is strange.
All right, we're gonna cut over to Omri and eggs.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm just sitting here trying to do this fucking sheet, and I'm just like, no, God, when's he gonna panda us? Trying to go as fast as I can.
So Omri, you're walking through the trees.
Yep.
Eggs is skipping joyfully next to you.
I imagine he has to do that just to keep up.
No, he's faster than you.
Oh, that's fair. I guess for each one step I take, he just takes like 3 equivalently, but
Yeah. We're going on me.
into the woods.
Well, we're already in the woods.
Okay, well I need to find the right spot in the woods.
What spot is that?
I don't know, it's a spot.
Well, if you don't even know where we're going.
I'll know it when I see it, eggs.
We there yet?
Nestor, please clip that.
Can I look around and see if I find like a good spot for what I want to do?
Make a survival check at advantage.
I'm good at these. Oh no. Oh God, wait. Sheet. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you find a spot.
All right. I sit in my spot.
Eggs just
There,
skips
yes, we're
around
here.
you.
Eggs, I'm gonna need you to stop moving.
He just freezes.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to stay like that for 8 hours.
Okay.
She just looks at him like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean, okay?
I like to think he's like mid-skip with like one leg
He
up
is.
in the air.
Oh, God. You can put your leg down. It's gonna get uncomfortable after like hour 1.
Probably. And he just like lightly sets his foot down. His arms still haven't moved.
Okay, do you want to like make yourself comfortable and then stay still?
Yeah, I can do that. He climbs up in a tree.
Okay, don't let anything sneak up on me, alright?
Okay. I will remain vigilant. Vigilant.
I just imagine him spitting. I am a vigilante.
And so my vigil begins.
All right. I'm gonna sit here for 8 hours
Okay.
while the group is doing whatever the hell they're doing, and summon myself, or at least wait until a fanciful beast of the earth comes around.
Okay.
Doing whatever my inner rangerness, or actually, I'll do whatever I remember Asdakar telling me when I'm assuming he maybe vaguely spoke to me about this during our time in the woods.
Yeah, he would have told you about it. After about an hour, you just hear eggs in the tree. Omri, there's a bear behind you.
There's a
Omri,
what behind me?
There's a bear.
A bear?
There's a bear.
A bear?
Bear.
Actually, I thought he was saying parrot. And then I thought he was saying a bear. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's
Thanks,
only
what
now
kind
that
of
you
bear? What
realize.
does it look like?
It's big.
Okay, is it like a regular bear?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You should know what a bear looks like.
It's big. I can't move to see it.
What do you... Eggs, you can move. Look at what it is.
You just see him he drops out of the tree upside down. It's a black bear.
Like a regular black bear?
I think so.
Black.
Like, it doesn't look earthy or anything?
Well, it looks like a normal bear.
Okay, then scare it away. Don't kill it, but just scare it away.
Okay. And he drops out of the tree and lands upside down on his hands and feet. And just
like crab walking it?
Yeah, exactly.
God.
And just chases after the bear, and the bear just and runs off.
It's like, oh my god.
I mean, if I was a bear and saw someone fucking coming at me like the Exorcist,
I too would
I'd
run away.
fucking turn around too. That is not right.
Especially given the Parchwood's,
It would have been
reputation.
even more hilarious if it was Chris doing it. Or
And then
Solana.
he props himself up onto his hands, so he just hand walks back to you, scared it away, and then he just flops down onto his back.
Can't wait to see
Okay.
that honey heist.
Alright. Just keeping an eye out. You're doing great.
Thanks. All right. 7 hours later.
Jesus.
We'll get back to this.
Yeah.
All right, rest of you guys.
Is there like a directory? Maybe we can just find out where in the building the head doctor is, and I could teleport us there. I don't know.
I think not.
I thought we tried knocking.
Yeah, we did.
Not.
Wouldn't we? I guess
It's not like
director-
a help button or anything. We look for a help button.
or just like a consultation.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
You don't see a help button, but you know that the chairs have a voice.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Hey, roll 10 on perception, man.
Mhm.
I know.
Can I pick up a chair?
Sure.
I pick up a chair and put it in another chair.
Okay. They
Oh,
stack
God.
together nicely.
Does it make a tone?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, they thought of that one. Gonna look around for a directory, or maybe A door with a nameplate, something.
Make a perception check.
God, it's that tells me from relief. It's better.
Yeah. You do see nameplates, or at least description plates next to the doors.
Nothing that sticks out as helpful to our current situation.
No. One of them just says hallway A, and the other one says quarantine zone.
And I would imagine that door is locked. Right?
They're both locked, yes.
Pretty sure all the doors are locked. Except
Not
for
the doors leading out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put my doll on the chair.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I wonder what would happen if I put this magnet on the chair.
Sonny, did you still that scroll ascending I gave you?
How far is
Okay.
that doctor?
Which doctor?
The doctor that was on the other side of the door, Leaf.
Was the chair going slow enough that I was able to be aware of my surroundings, or did I just?
You were in and out in a jiffy.
Oh, okay. It was like
Mm-hmm.
it was so fast I didn't even see how far I traveled.
Yeah, you're
Well,
guessing, if anything, probably like 60 feet, 30 feet, somewhere in there.
I go my finger through that
It was
door.
anywhere between 30 feet and 5 miles.
And I'm gonna say, "Excuse me, doctor. I'm from the Menagerie Coast. I am a doctor."
All right. Half a second later, you hear the voice of yourself back in your head.
Clever. Clever.
Oh, so she fucking speech changed herself.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf is going to sit in the chair again.
Boop. Describe your ailments.
Doctor sex scandal.
Boop. Not detected.
Wow.
Concentrating on making this fucking stat page for this beast, and I was not really paying attention. And then all I hear is Doctor Sex Scandal. What the fuck?
Fuck.
It just boop. What?
Sorry, I should clarify what the chair would have actually said. Boop. Article not found.
Wow. Okay, I'm assuming we've established familiar requires having seen and met once, right?
Really thought the administration would want to know about that.
I'm gonna
Am I correct?
head out the building and just look at a random nurse.
So, the door to the quarantine bay is covered in that abjuration magic, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Good talk.
So I am correct in my assumption that familiar requires met and seen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Never mind, there goes that plan.
Okay.
The best option is either two options now, I think. Find a nurse that could just put a
Well, a
lead
doc.
us.
We'd have to have
lead
a
us.
doctor.
Yeah.
Because the nurses say, well, we're not really allowed in.
Or at least to talk to a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure there could be some exceptions made there. Or we sneak our way in, which is probably...
Or we could go outside and ask one of the nurses in the tents if we could talk to somebody inside, or if they could communicate with somebody inside, so we don't do something stupid and break in.
That was the first option.
Yes, this one thinks we should take that first.
That's good because I've come up with another stupid plan. We should do that first.
No.
Yeah, the
I-
stupid plans is last resort.
Stupid
Because if I have
plans.
to do it, I'll hop in the chair and say I am camped at underpants. That'll be a last resort, though.
Is that a disease?
No, but they're gonna figure something out.
This one supposes a delusion would be a disease, but not one immediately treatable. In case, yes, trying to sneak around in here might be difficult. This one believes these doors are warded.
Yes, which means probably should ask a nurse.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what we should have done from the beginning.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna go try to negotiate our way in rather than trying to break in.
It's alright, I'll be back before we figure out how to get through these doors anyway.
Maybe.
I mean, you guys don't know how long she was supposed to be gone for.
Exactly.
I thought she
I know,
said.
I'm
Oh
saying
yeah, no,
that
she
out
did
of
say
character.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I
she's
said that
safe.
out of character. So we head outside.
Okay.
Mhm.
Abigail sits down in the chair
Oh, all right.
while you guys are going outside.
Boop. Describe your ailments.
I can't say it in front of these people.
You hear a voice in your head. Boop. Describe your ailments.
I really have fun.
Boop. Specifics required.
Skip.
Boop. No skip option.
Never mind.
Oh wait, I just thought of another one that will take like 5 seconds. Let me try it.
Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
God.
Hal's already outside.
Yeah, so is
Yep.
Kafka.
Leaf sits down in a chair.
No.
Okay.
I,
Boop. Describe your ailments.
Meow.
Boop. Try again.
Meow.
Oh god.
Performing assessment, and you feel a prick. Boop. Meow.
Oh, fuck.
Meow.
That's it.
All right. It's very inconsistent. Did nothing for the dog, but once I start speaking in cat, I was like, oh, apparently it speaks cat now. All right, I'll leave.
Alright, so you all leave. You going to the same nurse that you saw before? A different nurse? A doctor?
A doctor.
Alright. You find a doctor as they're just walking from tent to tent. He doesn't stop to talk to you, so you have to stop it.
Mhm.
Hello, doctor.
Good day, and he keeps walking.
I follow. Do you need any help?
Please no.
Excuse me? I've noticed there's a lot of diseased people here. I'm pretty sure you need the help.
Diseased people are all inside the ward. You wouldn't have seen them.
So you don't require our help. Came a long way from the Menagerie Coast for this.
He stops in his tracks, turns around, and is like, look, whatever you're trying to pull or sell, I don't want it. And he just walks away.
I'm pretty sure we don't need to, I'm not selling or anything. I'm just here to help. I have magic.
He's
I
gone.
have magic
He's gone.
abilities.
Yeah, he's
I'm
gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, and I'm following.
If you follow him to his destination, you are met by 3 guards that all draw their swords on you. As he goes into the bathroom.
I'll wait there.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the other nurse that we spoke to.
Okay.
I'll go with Kafka.
You find the nurse. She's leaving the tent and heading toward the building.
Okay. Just... This one believes we may be able to help some of the individuals in the diseased ward. Some of my compatriots and I have some ability to heal ailments. But this one is unsure if that is allowed or if we could even speak to Mr. Igor about offering assistance. We attempted to go inside, but we did not meet any.
Well, yeah, you would have unfortunately just met within the waiting area. Unfortunately, Igor doesn't really see anybody that isn't in need of urgent care. Or if he has a meeting of sorts to attend to, which is usually held within the building itself anyway. Doctors only in that section of it. Unfortunately, seeing as none of you are trained to be doctors, I would find it hard-pressed to believe that... She, glances past you guys. Excuse me, sir. Are you waiting for somebody at the privy?
Oh, right, Mina.
Yeah, Abigail looks like a...
Fucking
an older
dude.
man.
Like a
Forgot about that.
dude.
I'm waiting to use the restroom.
There's another one next to it that's open.
Oh, okay, thank you. She goes and poops.
Okay.
Anyways.
Never seen anybody wait like that. Usually not enough people here.
Kafka just shrugs.
Hmm.
This one understands what you're saying. This one...
Yeah.
There does not seem to be any likelihood that we will be able to secure an audience with him.
Unless
As
any
we are
of you
not-
are doctors or
Yes, we're not medical professionals.
otherwise, exactly. Fortunately, I would likely lose my ability to assist in the ways that I do if I let random strangers into the building. But
Yes.
it's nice of you to offer to help. We do appreciate it. It's not very often that people come around here that aren't sick or impaired.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a -4 or -10 or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes in there and trying to get in contact with Igor. With Dr. Igor.
You're gonna try to scry on Igor?
Hell yeah.
So in this case, you would have heard of the target. So he has a +5 to his save.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And just whatever bonus.
And he saves.
Okay. 10 minutes later, he comes out satisfied.
The random doctor has already left the privy and
That's
has
fine.
returned to the tent. Although you do notice he poked his head out first, looked around, and then fully emerged.
and
And hurriedly.
Booked it.
Yep.
Yeah. I suppose we'll have a difficult time. None of us are actually medical professionals.
Yep.
One does not know how well we can all pose as any of us can pose as one.
She sends a sending spell.
To who?
to Igor.
Alright, you're not familiar with him.
Yep. Requires met
Is that
and have
what it
heard.
says?
Let's see.
Yep. Creature with which you are familiar.
Yeah, you are aware of his existence. That is the
That's it.
extent of your interaction.
Familiarity.
Yep. Good idea,
Okay.
but falls short.
And how about the doctor that just walked away?
Yeah, you would be familiar with him.
Let's see here.
Excuse me, sir, doctor. We are requiring your assistance. We are here to stop the disease that is happening in this city, and we need help. And we were given access to investigate by, and I think that was it. Was that 25?
You get no reply. The nurse has since walked off.
Yeah. Kavgum not having anything just would have.
Yep. She gives you a
kind of just
slight
step back
bow.
to let her.
Yeah, she gives you a slight bow and then heads inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one is unsure of how to proceed.
God damn it, if only we could just ping this fucking dev slot.
She decided to go off and do her own thing.
Yep. Question, Kafka.
Hmm.
In regards to the radar, is it primarily emissaries that would be picked up? Or would it be anything like them?
It is only the emissaries that was attuned using one of their power.
Okay.
This one can try, but this one does not expect to get any results. Just ping the radar.
Nothing.
Yep, figured.
No, it does not reveal anything.
Sadly, my abilities are limited to fiends, celestials, and undead. Fuck.
Well, we can always try our last resort plans.
This one wonders something. This one
Shoot.
has something. This one has something. This one wants to try. But this one is not sure how likely it is to succeed.
Care to elaborate?
So may be able to pose as if their metal pieces are disease. Something magical in nature. This one doesn't know if they would recommend us go to a cleric or something else, but this one supposes it's not worth discarding. This one supposes it might be worth a try at least.
Whatever gets the job done.
Mm-hmm. Unless anyone else has anything else that might be a better idea.
Nope.
Cal,
As
Solania?
well runneth dry.
Lost all of my. I'm so sorry. I missed the question.
We don't have any ideas of how to get in there.
Can we talk to one of the nurses or doctors holding the writ while we're holding the writ and say we're here investigating and we'd like to see about any strange diseases?
You could say we're investigating about the cause of the disease.
Exactly, something to do with that. Use the writ to our advantage.
This one has been caught up in a lot of things. Not thought about that. This one supposes that might be worth a shot. It's more sensible than
It's
mine.
the last resort at this point. Because nothing else will seem to work.
Yes, and this one supposes the origins of a disease could potentially be criminal. Especially if they all share common symptoms.
Exactly, especially if one person's behind it.
Considering the person we know of has a connection to the asshat we're fucking dealing with.
Nevertheless, we should try to find someone less known to us. Or that we are less known to them. We have asked too much of certain individuals already.
Just ask the guards.
Also, let's not harass any more doctors, please.
Yes.
Like I said, just ask the guards.
Probably go to the minor treatment tent. Unless that's where the doctor that ran from Abigail went. Okay, so find another doctor, use the writ to try to gain entrance of just, hey, we're investigating something going on. We think it might have some origin here. The base of the plan that you're thinking right now, Joe?
Or that people are being sent here with some kind of strange ailment and we're trying to find out if there's a commonplace among like how many of this particular one or something like that. Something that we can use to our advantage with some kind of investigation thing.
Okay.
Leverage what we know to gain entrance.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair. Okay.
About this investigation and its connection to this disease.
Okay.
I will say this out of character. Cal would have stepped up and done most of this already, but he's a little kid at the moment, so that would just be
it would be really
strange.
weird. Mm. Okay.
All right. So who are you approaching?
A different doctor or a doctor, I would think, would make more sense.
A doctor. Okay.
Not the one that Abigail.
Harassed.
Sure. You go inside the bigger tent and find a doctor that is just kind of hanging out off to one side, sipping some tea. You know, doing doctor things.
Yeah, doctor things.
Yep.
think I've
You
heard the
approach.
name. I think I've heard the word doctor enough times that it's lost all meaning.
Doctor?
Shut up.
Alright. Okay, who's taking point on this conversation before I just start blathering?
Leaf, you have the red.
Okay.
It's time for Investigator Leaf.
Excuse me, sir. We are working with the city, trying to investigate certain affairs that have been going on in the city, and our search has brought us here to this triage center, I suppose, and we need help getting into the medical building where all the diseased patients are. And then I show him the red.
He takes it from you, looks over it.
He can
Reading.
read it from my hand. I'm not letting go of it.
Okay. He spends time reading it while you're holding it. Reading the entire thing.
Mhm.
And then just looks at you and it's like, okay, unfortunately, your writ doesn't extend outside of the city.
But this land is within the Principality of Whitestone, is it not? Or is this a sovereign nation outside of the city?
He's got a fair point.
Like how Leaf is our lawyer.
I mean, tribal law is still law.
Law is not about intelligence, law is about charisma.
Look, I'm not the head honcho around here. You'll want to talk to Igor about that kind of bullshit, but in all fairness, I don't really care. So here's my extra pass. Go deal with Igor.
There we go.
Shoo!
You're welcome.
Overworked doctors to the rescue!
See, you're welcome.
We found the Josh of the
Say
city.
while we're here, the first damn place.
We found the Josh of the city. We found that
Josh.
one employee.
The Josh of the camp.
The I don't get paid enough to deal with your bullshit kind of doctor.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, you're getting paid?
Yeah, that's probably what's happening here.
Cool.
Alright.
I flipped it past the Kovgum.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we go and find Igor.
At least try to get inside.
Yeah.
Alright. So you go into the building inside the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
Same setup as before. There's a
Mhm.
door on the right, the double doors. And there's a door straight ahead of you. That's marked hallway A.
The double doors are the quarantine.
Quarantine zone, yep.
And we are aware that he does not spend time in there, right?
Not a terrible amount,
Okay, so he would most likely be in like an office or something.
presumably.
Okay.
Yeah, just holding the pass. Just this one does not know what we do with it.
I don't know. Waving in front of a door, maybe. I don't know. It's fucking shit ton of magic in this building.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I did kind of zone out a little bit when that was made. Is the pass to see Igor?
It's just a secondary pass. He said, "Have my extra pass and go deal with Igor."
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like a doctor's ID pad. More
To
or
an
less.
extent.
Yeah.
It looks like a piece of metal to you.
Okay. Just kind of walk up towards, I guess, the quarantine bay doors with the pass in hand.
Okay.
We were talking to Igor.
Yeah, you walk up toward the
It's more just to see something.
door. As you approach, you hear, "Boop. Doctor detected. Please use the employee entrance into the quarantine zone."
The employee entrance.
Okay. Go over to the hallway door.
All right. As you approach, you hear, "Boop. Doctor detected. Good evening, doctor." Boop.
Hold the door open.
I mean, I imagine it just like swings open.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just motions for
yep. Quickly.
everyone to. Yeah.
All right. What's the marching order?
Do we go our usual tanks in the front, squishies in the back, Kafka in the middle?
I guess.
I guess for this case, the marching order doesn't matter. Everybody that's not Kovgum needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, fair.
Ah, fuck.
Does that include coercion?
Yes. And Skelly.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Roll 20
Every-
did not reload. Hold on.
Coercion. Oh, you shouldn't have advantage on that.
Failed
Still
either way.
15. Yeah, still a 15. Still a failure. Yeah. Damn.
Fuck.
See, there we go.
If only that could have happened sessions ago.
Oh yeah, I guess everyone does get the bonus from Garrus.
Not gonna matter for Cal.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if
There
it'll
we
matter
go.
for Corsham either.
Doesn't matter for Corsham.
Okay. Gotta roll above a 15. For everyone that isn't Garrus.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oof. It's unfortunate.
All right. And then I just need one from Skelly.
It's at 21.
Okay. So Leaf, Garrus, and Solania, and Kovgum.
Fuck.
Wow, even
You
with
guys-
even with the 23 Abigail fails.
Yep. Well,
Fuck.
24 still fails, yeah. You guys walk in, don't notice anything.
Okay.
Everybody else, you walk in, and there's a voice in your head that says, "No doctor detected. Please go back and wait in the waiting room. Take a seat." And you all spin around, walk back into the waiting room, and sit in a chair.
Except for Corsham, we just kind of sits at the foot of one.
Yep.
Probably sits by.
He's like belly up in it, not really
Yeah.
doing much.
Yeah, just kind of considering, even if it's a little bit of height, alligators don't really do well with that.
Yeah. You just
Just
sprawled out across a couple of them.
Yeah.
not very
Sure.
comfortable.
I mean, he's also made of metal, so it doesn't bother him that much. Just.
Yeah,
just-
so Leaf, Gareth, Kovgum, and Solania. You're all in the hallway. After they exit, the door closes.
Hmm.
I guess we just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This one supposes if absolutely necessary, you may have to use one of your teleportations to go back.
It's fine. I have all three.
Yes.
But just in case, Solania, can I have that sucker back? I can use it to teleport to the waiting room.
I'm sorry, the what back?
The
The
sucker.
candy. Yeah, the
The
lollipop.
lollipop.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Afraid he just gets back a stick.
I mean, I guess that
It would still work.
too.
Yeah, it is still a constituent part. Okay. So what's the hallway looking like here?
It's just a long hallway. There's one door about 10 feet ahead on the right. A little bit further down, there's a double door on the left, followed later by another single door on the right, across from a staircase that goes up.
Okay. Just kind of going down. Are there any placards or anything on the side indicating what is where?
The first door is labeled Igor.
Okay.
The second door is labeled Cafeteria.
Okay.
And the third door is labeled Closet. And the stairs are labeled Stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I can't decide whether it's awesome or that it sucks that his office is right next to the cafeteria.
I mean, it depends on
The
the quality
mode.
of the food.
I guess, yeah.
It depends on the quality of the food.
You also notice his door is bigger than all the other doors.
Okay, is it like bigger than what a normal person would need to fit through?
Yep.
Because he's a tall man.
How much bigger?
About 2 feet higher.
Okay, so we're talking about like a Goliath-sized door.
Yep.
Okay. Not that Coffin would have any reference for what a Goliath is.
A little bit wider too.
Okay.
That seems to about fit the dimensions that Cobgum is roughly aware of what a death slot would be. Or just a very large individual.
Yeah.
Or both.
Well, yeah. Just. This one does not want to confront him. He wants to try to see what's going on in the quarantine room first. Though this one did expect an entrance on this side.
Maybe it's on the other side of the cafeteria.
Cafeteria would be on the other side of the.
Okay.
Yeah, quarantine zone is to the right. His office is to the right. The closet's on the right. Cafeteria is on the left.
Oh,
Stairs are on the left.
I didn't even say quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not in here in this hallway, but it's
Yeah.
out in the room to the right. So it's on the same side as his office is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's another door on the other side of his office that goes straight into quarantine.
I don't think that would be weird for that to be in the employee entrance, but I suppose if he wishes to monitor everyone's activity in and out, that would make the most sense.
Sure.
This one does not want to confront him quite yet. So wants to find out what else is in here first.
Okay.
We should see what's upstairs.
Is there a second floor?
Yeah, there's stairs going up.
Alright.
Alright. You guys go upstairs.
Mhm.
And there's another hallway, although shorter.
Okay.
As you come up the stairs, it's all on the left side. The first room is labeled nighttime stay. And the second is doors, double doors, wide open, labeled meeting room.
Is it empty?
We don't know. The doors are closed.
And there's a third door that says privy.
Okay. 1, 2. Yes. I'll pop another detect magic.
Okay. No magic in this hallway.
Okay. Nighttime stay. Okay, so these are all on the left side.
Yep.
So it's not the way to the quarantine.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
They're all above the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Someone wonders where the entrance would be then, if not in his office. Alright. Someone does not think there's anything valuable up here. Unless, maybe... Solania, can you hear anything on us?
What do my elf ears hear?
Nothing.
Rude.
Okay. Yes,
I don't know if it's good or bad that this entire place is very quiet.
If these people are ill, they may not have the energy for noise. Alright. I just suppose if there's nothing else that we may be able to find out here, we may have to speak with this Igor. Alright. Let's go see him then.
Alright, so the four of you
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
head back to the office door
Mm-hmm.
and stand in front of it.
Just for a moment.
Yep.
Just to see if there's any. Yeah, well, it's more to see if, like, there's any more voice, or like if opens the doors, what do you want, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No voice.
Okay.
Do you want to knock?
And I assume the door is not magical in any way.
Nope.
Other than it's just big.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose we're gonna have to knock then if he's in. We'll find out.
Who's knocking?
I will.
God.
Okay.
Okay. Knock on the door. Just here. Who is it?
Assistance?
What?
Not actually the word I wanted to say, but we're going with it now.
Yep.
Did you mean investigators? Yeah.
Also works.
It's just this one.
Or
believes
even
she
just like possible assistance. Like, yeah.
This one believes she misspoke. We are investigators. We have been sent to investigate strange goings on within the city, and we have been sent here to investigate as our trail has led here.
Well, that's preposterous. I wasn't notified of anything.
This is the notification.
What?
Fine.
This guy sounds like the cockroach from Black.
Oh
Little
God,
bit.
he does.
Little bit.
Sugar.
I hate it.
Oh, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's awful.
Come inside, take a seat.
Oh God.
Okay. Open the door
Alright.
if it allows us.
Yeah, it opens.
Mm-hmm. enter.
All right, you go in.
Mhm.
You see a very large man.
Okay,
Full-
now when we're talking large, like Leaf?
No,
Bigger?
Or, well, I was meaning more in build.
no.
Large,
Okay.
like type category.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess the statement is more muscular, or is he fat?
He's fat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just sitting like lounging back in his giant chair. Just like, sorry, I didn't know you were coming. I've only got 2 chairs.
It's alright.
That was fine.
I prefer to stand.
Agreed.
This one prefers to as well.
God, I didn't want to get any more. What can I help you with?
We have heard tell of strange diseases afflicting the citizens, as we've learned, outliers of Whitestone. We've been sent to investigate.
What kind of diseases? I haven't seen anything strange around here.
Can I insight?
Sure.
Yeah,
I would like to heavily insight this man.
I would like to with all my +1 to insight. Oh, that's it should be coughing, but that's 13.
All right. So, Anya, are you inciting as well?
Sorry, I started choking on my drink.
Don't do that.
Ah, yeah!
All
That
right.
was a 1!
All right. Oh, everybody but Solania can tell that he's hiding something.
Mm-hmm. Just that's the thing.
Yep.
The descriptions have been multivariate in such a way that we can't really describe them. They seem to be diseases that no one has ever encountered before.
What else is around the room? It's just him and a desk?
Yeah. And a couple chairs. And a general office decor. He's got his PhD on the wall. Kidding.
He's
No,
got his
it-
Newton,
it-
he's
yeah.
got his Newton's cradle.
Well, yeah, because it should be an MD, Josh.
No, he's got a PhD in medical. He's not actually a medical doctor.
Yeah.
It's the philosophy of medicine.
No,
It's a-
no. He's obviously got a PhD in nutrition.
Oh my god.
Peak physical
Wow.
form, this man.
Yep. No, it's just a
bottle. Like,
just a general office. There is a door on the far side, though. If we can narrow it down, I might be able to help more. Well, like I said, I haven't seen anything.
Just. Just sort of give Leaf the look of like, you get feeling what I'm feeling, sort of thing. Just give him that look of like, do you get the sense of what I'm sensing?
I turn to the guy, and I'll say, we would like to look at some of the patients that you have here at this hospital.
Sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're just in the door, and then you just have to go down the hall to the rooms. You will have to wear the protective suits, though.
Alright.
So you've heard the diseases have rather contagious symptoms.
We just want to make sure.
Out of character. I feel like this man is not getting up from that chair once he sat in it.
This one's just a very custom made wheelchair. Just zzz.
We'd also like to take a look at your files.
What files?
The files on your patients.
Well, I don't keep any of those.
That explains why we haven't gotten any reports from this hospital.
I'm more of a triage center, but yeah.
You should start doing that.
I'll have my doctors on it at once.
Yeah, you don't want to be held liable for any deaths.
No deaths here, just lives saved.
Leaf, write something in a notebook.
Yeah, his eyes are closed. He's not looking at you.
I make the writing very loud.
Okay. You're not sure if
Make
you
it-
or not.
Make it seem like you're inspecting him too.
Furiously scribble it, yeah.
If he does notice, he doesn't seem to mind.
Mm-hmm. Just based on his rudimentary instructions, does it seem like he is implying to mean the doors out in the waiting hall?
No, the door right next to you.
Oh, the one in his office.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just look over to it. Anything magical?
Nope.
Any visible lock?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright.
Your detect magic is still going, right?
Yes.
That is 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I cast it when we went upstairs, so I'd imagine it's been
Yeah,
maybe
hasn't.
3.
It's been a couple minutes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, dun, 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 dun. On him, you get a beam of transmutation.
Mm-hmm. Which, knowing what Cobgum does about death floods, that would seem to fall in line with what makes sense. Given their shape changers. Or would that be out of the ordinary?
You could gather that. Your knowledge of the arcane's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that I rolled a 29 for slots. Yeah, just okay. Silent note. But yeah, door is does not appear to have any visible lock or magical protection against it. Okay. This one presumes that there will be some kind of changing room in between here and the actual quarantine, where we can enter the suits. Yes.
Yeah, there's a closet. You just put them on over your stuff.
All right.
And
Okay.
these suits are purely for use to keep us protected from the diseases.
Yeah, some of them are highly contagious. You don't want to be in the same air as them.
I would like the inside check.
Sure.
Agreed. You wanna make sure he's not trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
Yeah, that's fair actually. Yeah.
Oof.
I don't roll many of the things that I'm not good at. So I get Salonia. Cobgum's distracted by thinking about how that's achieved.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Okay, so he is actually being truthful there.
Makes sense if the doctors have to go in there as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
the suits were actually for that purpose, and
Yeah,
not
the
like,
suits were actually insulating.
aha, you've fallen into my trap, blah, blah.
Yeah. That would be a very, very long trap.
I mean, given who he works under. Okay.
Fair.
This one does not think we have any more questions at the time, but this one can only speak for themselves.
Well, then it sounds like you have some investigating to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
We should probably go
the door is
investigate.
just
Yeah.
yeah. The door's just to our side, not on his.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
it's not the door that's on his side?
There's no door on his side.
No, it's
yeah.
yeah.
It's basically like a hallway on one side, recessed with his room, with his
Okay,
area
gotcha.
that he sits in. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just one straight shot to the other door.
Alright.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, just start heading down that way.
Yeah. It's 10 feet away, so you don't have to go very far.
Mm-hmm.
You just go and open the door, and you see into the medical center, the quarantine zone. There's a doctor off to one side, seated in a chair, reading a book. It's the same doctor as before for you, Leaf. He just glances up, glances back down at the book.
Oh, the doctor that we got the pass from.
No, different one.
The one that
The one
cured
that-
me of my poison.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
It's clearly all a test of their healthcare system.
Of course.
A test of
Bedside
how
manner,
how thorough their care is.
Very, very poor bedside manner.
Effective service, poor bedside manner. Yeah, 6 out of 10. All right.
Guess get into these suits, I guess.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, there's a
Wherever they
closet
are.
right off to the side, so
Mm-hmm.
just open it up and put the suits on. The one downside of the suits, can't have any weapons on underneath them.
None of them. Ah, I see.
I'm assuming we can't fit any bags in there, can we?
These suits are going to be form-fitted, practically.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Various sizes, and you see one large one for him.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to put on the suits.
I guess I'm just gonna be carrying my sword.
Yeah. Havcom would have the sun sword hilt, just kind of in his hand.
Mhm.
But no, unfortunately, having to leave Armageddon behind. Okay. Can we see out into the quarantine bay?
You can see down the hall.
Okay. So
Yeah,
okay,
bunch
so
of, like-
it's not like there's. Okay.
Yeah, you're in the quarantine bay right now. You're just not in the section.
Well, yeah.
before.
Yeah. It was more meaning like the actual sixth floor.
Yeah, you can see down the
Okay,
hall.
I got
There's a bunch of different rooms that have glass fronts on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Guess just start heading down there.
Okay. So the four of you walk down the hall. The first two rooms are empty, right on the left. Next room on the right has an individual that seems to be throwing up into
into like a bucket or something.
Yeah, into a bucket.
Okay. Anything particularly distressing looking about them?
No,
Not that we
just
can immediately see.
nauseous. No skin blotches or anything like that. Eyes appeared dull, but not distressed.
Not necessarily
Um,
disconcertingly so.
Yeah,
More just dull is like, they feel like shit.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
On the left, the individuals are just asleep on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice rooms. It's not like they're being mistreated or anything like that by the appearance of their habitats. But you see on the bottom of each of the doors, there's a little slot that they can open and slide food into. Much like prison, but better.
Do these have like doors on them, or are they flat glass panels?
They have doors.
Okay.
They have visible locks on them just to keep people from wandering.
Right, makes sense.
Yep. You also see that each room has a closet right inside the front door, or right inside the door that you're guessing probably has a suit in it.
Fair. Makes sense. For like if the individual in question needs to be moved somewhere.
Yeah. You also see the next one down appears to just be walking around. Eyes are weighted, like they've been crying.
Okay.
Nothing really off about their appearance. And the other one across, so there's only 6 bays in here.
Okay.
The one across from him is a female. She's just sitting in a chair on one side of the room, kind of like hunked over, hands on her stomach. So stomach pain of some kind.
Okay. Doesn't look like pregnant.
No.
Okay. This one expected more. Okay, so we have one throwing up, one sleeping, one just walking in circles, and one just kind of staring aimlessly while sitting down and holding their stomach.
Yep.
She literally said.
That's it for them?
Yeah,
Yep,
because
that's it.
there's only the 6. Yeah, there's only the 6 bays, and 4 of them have individuals in them. 2 of them are empty. Kaufman's going to knock on, just like lightly knock on the door of the individual who's just kind of walking around.
Okay. They look up and step back further into the room.
Just kind of holds his hands up. The locks, are they like key locks, or are they like
Key locks.
okay? We don't have the keys for that. Just kind of try to speak through the glass. Just, can you hear me?
Doesn't give a response.
How extreme was the reaction? Was it about what you'd expect, or?
Yeah, it just looks like he's letting you into the room without getting close to you. Just giving you the space.
Gotcha. Okay.
Giving you that 6 feet?
With my detect magic up, anything amiss?
Nope.
Okay. unfortunately, we don't have the keys for these locks. And without the keys, we can't exactly open them.
You can't pick it?
I don't want to, is the thing.
Casey does his thing.
It's more... We're supposed to be investigators. You know, kind of breaking in. Is really an investigator kind of thing.
I mean, I have knock.
Still. It's more of... Just... This one wants to speak with them, but we do not have the keys. This one wonders if that doctor may.
Could ask for the keys.
Yes. Calvin's just gonna kind of look at them, hold up one finger as in, like, just give me a moment. Start heading back down the hall towards the other doctor.
Sure. He's still there reading his book.
Before he asks, just, is there, like, a ring of keys or anything anywhere in this room?
Yeah, just hanging up on the wall.
Okay, Calvin's just going to, like, take them.
Okay.
So the doctor doesn't notice or seem
Doesn't
to care.
stop you.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll head back. I assume 6 keys on the ring.
Yep.
Okay. Are they labeled or just?
Well, yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Yeah. So find the relevant one. Unlock the door.
Okay. This is the dude that's walking around.
Yeah.
All right, that's room number 6.
Okay.
All right.
Just kind of step inside and motion for Garrus to do so as well.
Coming.
And then just close the door behind us. Just... Swan wanted to ask how you were feeling.
I feel fine.
You feel fine, do you?
Yep.
Then why are you here?
Because every once in a while, and he just passes out.
Ah! Narc.
It's just this... well... like, complete collapse out?
Yep. Right to the ground.
Okay.
It looks like he has a padded floor in his room.
Okay, thank God.
Specifically for...
Yep.
Okay. Just rudimentarily check the pulse.
He's still alive.
Yeah, as much as can be palpated through the suit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the chest cavity rising and falling. So
Okay.
Still, just, like, give it a minute.
wakes back up.
Okay. I see. Does this happen often?
Yeah.
About how often?
A few times an hour.
Jesus.
How long has this been happening?
4 months.
And it just started happening. No.
Yep.
No prelude.
Yep.
And so you've been here for about 4 months?
No, about 3.
Okay.
2.5, 3.
What about the rest of them?
Well, she's been here longer than I have.
Pointing to the woman opposite.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Henry next door has been here for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one
That was
asleep
thrown
or-
up.
Oh, okay, the guy that's thrown up.
Yep. And Paul, over there, has been here for like a month and a half.
I see. Do you know anything about their particular problems, or?
No. I just know that she looks like she's living in a nightmare. Henry throws up all the time. And Paul just sleeps a lot.
Does he ever wake up, or is he always?
Yeah, he wakes up and screams incoherent nonsense and then goes back to bed.
I see.
Yeah.
While there's a chance, I'm gonna pop a not as ritual, regular spell. Because I forgot I prepared this for this.
No, fair. Just popping the detect poison and disease.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He doesn't really seem diseased at all.
Mm-hmm.
He does have narcolepsy, but
Yeah, but that's not a
that's it. Yeah.
communicable, dangerous disease. It's just really annoying.
You're guessing he's just here for the safety.
Hmm.
Oh, the fact that he's
Yeah.
a couple hours.
Since glass isn't part of the list for barriers, you get a disease
Mm-hmm.
across the hall from the gal.
From the woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And since it does tell you the disease, this would be slot egg.
Mm.
Whew.
Same with the other two.
Okay. It's just slot eggs.
And then this fellow, who thankfully has avoided the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's just narcoleptic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't suppose we have a cure for that.
No.
Don't understand.
Well, just.
I think from what I know, would I be able to fix that with my abilities?
Narcolepsy? No.
I'm talking about the other stuff.
The egg.
You're not sure. You've never fixed it.
Yeah, that's something out of your wheelhouse. You can detect it. It's some kind of disease, but we'll have to see.
I'll just see.
Exactly.
Alright.
Yep.
I see.
Given your knowledge of slods, Kavgum,
Okay, fair.
you would know that the gestation period for an egg is about 3 months.
Whew.
So that implies that if his timeline is correct, she's about to hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Paul is in the midway, and Henry is unfortunately just got hit by it.
Yep.
Within the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Would symptoms be manifesting immediately, or would they have a onset? Or does it depend?
It ultimately depends on the type of slod,
Okay, fair.
but you know that death is quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so basically, the stronger the slud, the rougher the symptoms.
Yep.
And since she seems kind of whacked out of it, there's a good assumption that something powerful is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Henry might have got a minor one. Who knows about Paul?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Is that a simple fix, or is it an involved process?
You're not actually sure how to cure it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Kavgum just... Okay. This one sees, this one understands.
Alright.
Unfortunately, this one does not know how to cure your affliction, but it seems that for now the arrangements have been made to prevent the worst from happening.
Yeah, that's okay. Igor's got me set up here pretty nice. Then he passes out.
At least it's a padded floor.
Yeah, it's probably had to be. Otherwise, you'd have to be in bed all day.
Yeah, you
That
notice he's
sucks.
missing his 2 front teeth.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Probably from hitting the glass.
Or the floor.
Hitting the floor before the padded floor was in.
Yeah. Not even when. Well, thanks for the time, I suppose.
Okay, so I will have relayed.
Yeah. Well, just exit, close, lock. Now we
Relay
begin.
the information.
Okay, just kind of look at the woman.
She glances back at you,
Mm-hmm.
and just as quickly as she looked, her chest cavity explodes.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, just immediate. Just this one feared that.
Do you want to check on the other two?
I mean,
Yeah.
can we see them from this point?
Yeah, you can see the other two. They're
Are they?
the same state as before.
Okay. Do you want me to try my thing?
Garrus.
Yeah.
The egg is hatched.
Not on that one, the other two.
She's a lost cause. We'll move on.
Move on.
Yeah, you just
You there?
watch as the body just slouches over and falls onto the ground.
Yeah, not that one.
We-
the other
we-
two.
We may want to try this at the same time. Leaf, Salonia, try to make sure that thing does not escape.
Okay.
They're infected with eggs. We need to try to save those two. Is there currently, like, her chest exploded and some?
What's that?
What's the
The
door
floor.
made out of?
Glass.
Glass.
Okay.
Shouldn't we, like, tell the doctor?
Cobham shakes his head.
I think the doctor knows.
I think he's in on it.
Just kind of look down the hallway, reflectively at that.
Okay. So gotta try the other two. Sort of prevent this shit from happening.
Ideally. Cobham, yeah. Let's try Paul first, because he's the one that's further along.
Okay.
So we'll unlock.
Do you want to try your method first, then my method?
Might as well. So we're gonna unlock Paul's door.
Okay.
Open that.
Sure.
He's presently asleep.
Mhm.
Doesn't seem to be rousing.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Yeah, Cobham is just gonna be like, I suppose we should try mine first. Mine doesn't come with any future drawbacks.
Okay.
Gonna touch the hilt of the sun sword and cast Lesser Restoration from it.
Okay.
Into all here.
Yeah. You watch as a bead of light just streams through his body up to where his heart is, and you see it glow. And then Paul wakes up.
Okay. Throw it in the.
He looks over and goes, "Oh, thanks, doctor. I feel so much better."
Okay, I'm still concentrating on the thing. Does it still register on him?
No, he seems fine now.
Yeah, like Cobham just watching his chest to see for any movement as he says that.
No.
Just expecting the irony situation. I feel much better.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I would assume the egg does not register anymore then.
No,
No.
He's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Give Calvin the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like, he's good.
this one suggests you still rest here for a few days. Make sure that everything is resolved before you head back.
Sure, I can do that.
And just kind of exit, lock, close, lock.
Yeah.
Mercifully, that one was easy. Check on the situation with the unfortunately deceased woman. Has anything changed on that front?
On the deceased woman?
Yeah.
No, she did it. She did.
Okay.
Okay.
But, like,
The thing inside.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, you don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, nothing's come out yet. Her chest has just exploded.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything come out.
Okay.
Yeah. She is currently collapsed onto the ground. facing away from you.
Oh, chest down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for Henry now. Just knock on the door first to acknowledge that we're here.
All right. He's actively puking, but he gives you a slight nod.
Yeah, more just so it's not a surprise to him. Unlock, open. Yeah, we'll do it again.
Okay.
Just this one doesn't think you should feel anything but better, but this may case. He is speaking, so he has not responded.
Yeah.
Probably just thumbs up. Okay. One more lesser resto from the sword.
Okay. Yeah, and you see the same thing. He continues throwing up, but gives you a thumbs up.
As to mention, he is significantly better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
After
again.
a few seconds, it stops, and he's just like, "Thanks, doctor. I feel like shit, but I feel better.
Yes, again, you should rest up for a few days.
I'm gonna go to sleep."
You should do that.
Yeah, I would imagine, considering how long that took.
Yeah.
He's gonna need a nap and a half.
No kidding. Okay. Okay. Yep. Once again, back out, lock. And then just come back and just... They're resolved of their symptoms, and fortunately, just kind of gestures towards the individual whose name we did not get. Just, he is not afflicted with them. He just has some kind of condition we cannot exactly resolve. My concern is that
Yeah.
I assume that just kind of motions towards the door. Implanted an egg in her. Its gestation period is roughly 3 months, and according to his information, he's been here about that long. It seems that whatever happened, we will need to kill whatever's inside. Are the two of you prepared to do that then?
Yep.
Leaf is in like, yes, give me something to stab.
Yeah. Leaf went from just holding the sword to just grip at the ready. Just, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Yes.
Is there still a doctor like in the hallway with us, like down the hall?
Down the hall, but not in viewing area.
Okay.
Plus, he's reading his book. He's not paying attention.
This one thinks you may want to convince him.
Maybe want to tell you to leave his post for a couple minutes, go on break.
Yes.
I'm assuming I have the highest persuasion out of here.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's between you and Leaf.
Yeah, my charisma's higher. I'll do it. Just go up to him and be like, could you please go on break for a couple minutes? Just
No.
go on an early lunch break for us.
I can't. Gotta stay here in case somebody needs healing. Doctoring.
Classy.
From my friend's assessment, most of them are good, except for the guy with narcolepsy.
Okay.
Honestly, just take an early lunch break. We got you covered.
This is...
No, I'm good. Gotta have a doctor back here. You're not a doctor.
Tell them there's strudel in the cafeteria.
Oh, good. I do not have that one prepared.
I mean, could we technically lie and just say that I'm like an infield doctor? Field all you guys of really stupid shit. Well,
You can make that argument, yes, if you would like to assist Garrett in this.
Yeah, unless you want me to just command him to leave.
that would
No.
be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can attempt.
Would you like some guidance?
Yeah.
Guidance is not a subtle spell.
Oh.
Fair. Yep.
I mean, you could
We
give her
do not-
your lucky amulet.
That would require me taking the thing off.
Fair.
Yeah,
Never mind then. Yeah.
that would be a pain in the ass and a half to do. That's not even subtle either. God damn it. No, next time prepare that warlock spell.
Okay. I'm trying to word this. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I will come over and be like, "Hey, you're the doctor that were being harassed earlier, weren't you?
No.
Wasn't it?"
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
What?
When Leaf poisoned himself in here to try to see a doctor, and
Oh,
the doctor
shit.
the doctor that healed him
Okay,
was the doctor.
I'm so sorry. I
No, it's all
misheard
good.
completely.
I thought the same. I thought the same thing too. That's why I
There
had
are
asked to
too
clarify
many
earlier.
damn doctors.
Yeah.
Which is fair, but like... Oh, that was like 90% of my argument. Oh, fuck.
I mean, if you don't want to go forward, I kind of yeah.
I don't have any... My words are bad tonight. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Kavgum would just come down and just... This one believes you should see something. And just kind of motions for the doctor to follow him.
No, I'm good.
No, this one does have something of rather
Yeah.
pressing medical emergency regarding one of the individuals in this quarantine ward.
Oh, fine. And he puts his book down and gets up.
Just motions for him to follow him all the way to cell 5.
Sure. Just looks in, sees the body, looks back. Yeah, looks pretty bad.
Now, this one does not know the policy regarding your disposal of corpses. This one thinks that it is rather disconcerting that a patient died on your watch.
Sure.
He doesn't seem to give a shit, does he?
No.
We have reason to believe there's something in there that is very deadly. We can take care of it, but we do not wish to have you as collateral. That is why we're asking you to leave.
Sure. And he just walks away.
Okay. Does he walk out the door?
As far as you can tell.
Okay. I guess I want to wait a minute before we do anything. Nobody else comes in.
Nope.
The body doesn't seem to change anything
Nope.
relating to it.
Nope.
Other than the slowly amassing blood pool.
Yeah.
So I would have expected a larvae to come out by now.
Oh, I'm so mad about that still.
Alright, this one supposes that we'll have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock the door.
Alright, you go to unlock the door. Looks like the lock has been smashed. It's unopenable by the key.
Okay.
Guess we're breaking through the door.
I was gonna ask a question, but the answer doesn't change anything.
Hmm.
If it looked like it was more of a tool breaking it, or like brute strength.
Brute strength.
Okay, so it's more crushed than actually like broken.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that we? Well, yeah. I guess we probably wouldn't have noticed it until we tried to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, this one thinks we'll have to. This one does not like the fact that we are back here by ourselves, though I wish we had our other compatriots with us.
Yeah.
This one has a feeling that the glass is broken, it will alert it. No, this one
Unless
supposes
you
that. No, this one does not have another idea.
I was gonna say, unless you know how to silently force a door open.
Oh, well, I guess with my detect magic, I would have detected like any alarm spell that was cast on it,
Correct.
and there wasn't any. Yeah, so it's sound-based pretty much. Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to break the door. This hallway is like 5 feet wide, right? It's not very...
Right.
Okay. Just kind of move... I guess I can't move further in, because this is the end of the hallway. So yeah, I guess I would have to move further back. I guess while it's at that point, might as well go and retrieve Armageddon. And then just motion for someone else to break the door.
What did you just call me?
Nothing.
Did
What?
you call me Armageddon?
No, Armageddon.
I thought you called me
It's not-
Armageddon because I thought you said let's go get Armageddon. I was like, what
No.
the fuck?
No. Not everything's
he's
about
talking-
you, Tori. God.
He's talking about his crossbow, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one
that was
the
funny.
one thing that I can trust to keep me alive.
Not gonna lie, it should definitely just be nicknamed Armageddon at this point.
Alright.
Having Armageddon now. Having to leave the Sun Sword behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so which one of you motherfuckers breaking down the door?
Guess weapons is ready. Leave. Do you want to do the honors?
You're the one with boots.
He makes a point.
Want me to cut my cat claw
You're
on
not
a fucking
fair.
glass door? Hell no.
He's like, I just did these nails.
You really want him to cut his foot pad? That's not gonna be a fun time.
Okay. Are you helping in any way that I should know about?
Not sure how I can
You
help
make it. You
take
make
a
it sound like
door.
breaking a glass door is a challenge.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright. Rolling. Athletics.
You
Unless
kick
want-
the door and it breaks.
Yeah.
It's not like it's some reinforced magical glass. It's
It's a glass door. Just for that extra oomph, you kick the door off its hinges while it's shattering in air. You did a good job.
Nice.
Oh god damn it. Okay. I swear to god, this is some alien type shit.
Oh, absolutely. It's great.
Yeah.
Alright. You've kicked the door in.
Alright. Looking around for whatever the fuck this thing is.
You check it out. I'll block the doorway.
Just do my perception for that.
Sure. Yeah, you don't see shit.
Can I look for fucking Xenomorph 2.0?
Sure, make a perception check. Yeah, you don't see shit.
Awesome.
Alright.
What is this part of the ward built of? Is it still wood?
Stone.
This one thinks it may be hiding within the body. We may need to burn it. Oh god.
I'm concerned.
So excited, my god. Did someone say burn a body? Yes! Why?
Okay.
I love burning bodies.
I'm not wasting a revivify on that body.
I think it's a little past revivify.
Yeah, the chest is exploded. That's at least.
It's also been over
Resurrect.
a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'm sure the heart is exploded, so it's
Oh, yeah.
at least resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think Raised Dead restores that stuff.
It does not.
That's
No, it
what I
did not.
thought. Okay. Sonia was so excited to burn.
Sorry.
Shall we move out? Shall I move out of the way so you could just?
Hold on. Oh god. I had to put my computer into my trunk, so I'm on my laptop and I can't see shit anymore.
Oof.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Many tears have happened in the past like 24 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. Really sucks.
Yeah. How big is the room?
It's a 15-foot cube.
Cool. How close is she to us?
10 feet.
No.
Do I need to leave the room for you to do this?
Actually,
No.
she would have been right inside the door, so she's 5 feet.
Yes.
Do I need to move further back?
How far away from you are you?
5
I'm
feet.
effectively in the door.
Yeah, you should probably move.
Okay, backing up. Keeping an eye to make sure nothing slips past us.
Okay. As you leave the room, Solania, as he briefly turns his back to adjust himself, you watch as the head of the body detaches
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Burn it,
and
burn it,
several
burn it, burn it.
bones break out of the neck,
Oh, it's
and it springs up
It's a spine
and
worm.
rushes the door.
Burn it.
Roll
Burn it.
initiative.
oh shit.
Grass map. Grass map.
Grass map.
Crash mat.
Oh yeah, we
map.
put a grass map.
Grass map.
Grass
It'd be a
map.
wood map.
Okay.
We're not fancy enough for wood maps.
So Coggun is in the back.
Gone. Gone.
Eat.
Gone. There.
Yeah, we're all like kind of in the same kind of space.
Alright.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is a good idea.
Oh shit.
Or that anybody else.
Oh,
No, we
right.
just
We gotta do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Leaf's ready.
Mhm.
I mean,
I've
it makes
been
sense.
ready.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Standing
Leaf
at
has
the
been-
door with my sword, wanting to chop something.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
been
then
waiting for with bated breath, like.
Yeah, and then it springs out. We are ready to chop.
He's like, what do I need to chop?
There it is. There's the bitch. Fuck.
So okay. The door is like right in front of Garrus.
So, basically, how this is, so there's a room there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Jeez,
that was too wide. Right there.
could you use a color that doesn't like
Yes.
fade into
Yes,
the?
I can.
Jeez, that's much better. Thank you.
Right. Oh.
It's too big.
Bright pink.
There.
That's what I was saying.
Do you need this over?
Well, no, it was too big.
No, but I think it's like a. Oh, okay, so it is a 2 wide hallway then.
Oh god!
Yikes!
I think you
Yeah.
Oh
did
yeah.
that just to
Supposed to
spite
be.
us.
Shit.
Did that just to spite us.
I think we broke Josh.
And then the other two rooms are here. Okay, so there's the rooms. So
Yep.
Garrus would be here. Solani is here. Leaf is here. Solani is there, and Kavgum stepped back. So
And where's
Okay.
the door?
the door is right next to you.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, the pink room.
Yep.
This is the danger room.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, it's effectively
Inside the room.
like that, and then in case it comes to it, there's 1 and 2 as well.
Cool.
Cool.
Neat.
Alright.
Yay! I'm such an artist. I'm not.
What?
Job done.
No.
My God.
All right. So, at the start of its turn, it rushes the door, and since Leaf is in the way, you watch as it springs off of its little bone legs
Oh,
and
God.
attempts to bite Leaf through
Oh.
the suit.
Yeah.
We still have our normal armor class, right?
No,
Oh fuck.
you are
Well-
considered unarmored.
Well, it's a good thing I don't wear armor
Wait.
anyways.
You said we put the suit.
Oh yeah, it goes on over the armor. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yes, you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing
Ooh.
I
I
don't
would
wear
not
armor
have
anyways.
To that if we were taking our armor off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think at that rate, Leaf would have had some objections.
yeah.
Yeah.
It still hits with the armor class. So yeah, it clamps down, and then you feel a wriggling.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh god, no.
Nope, I hate that.
Yep.
Nope. Nope.
And then the head falls to the ground. but the tongue is still writhing now into Leaf's open wound.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, no
okay,
kidding.
has 10 minutes passed, by the way?
Since when?
Since I cast the detect poison and disease.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Alright, Leaf, your turn.
Alright. I guess I ripped the tongue out.
Alright, make an athletics check. Alright. It rolled a 2. So yeah, you just ripped the tongue out.
Good.
Sorry, I
Technically.
forgot to tell you, you suffer 5 points of damage from the attack.
Sure.
Good. Fuck this thing.
Yeah, you rip it out. You see like small, almost antenna on it that look like they're just moving around as a way of maneuvering.
Alright.
Mhm.
Was that my action or just like one attack?
That's your action.
That was my action?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, actually no. I'm just gonna hunter spark the thing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. That's all I do.
Okay. Cobgum.
Just kind of hold out Armageddon. I'm gonna pop a charge for the flame dart.
Okay.
I assume it would just be at normal because there's nothing modifying anything. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. You hit the top of it right above Leaf's hand, and it just incinerates the whole thing. We're out of combat.
Okay, good. I'm going to immediately pop 5 points into Leaf.
Alright. Are you healing him or attempting to cure disease?
Disease, poison, that fun stuff.
Okay.
Just in case.
You use 5 points. Nothing happens.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say, I didn't like have to make a con save or anything.
Just making
So-
sure.
Yeah.
You never fucking know with these.
Mhm. Just I guess look to Mr. Narcolepsy, who probably saw the whole fucking thing.
Oh yeah, he's terrified. You see him say something, but you can't hear it. Although, Solania, because you have the observant feat, you hear him mouth,
Lips.
"Is that gonna happen to me?"
Just shake his head.
Oh, poor
No.
baby.
No.
She
You
just
can't-
like
You can't see it, Gareth,
Yeah. The only one who knows is Solania.
because she can read lips.
she just looks at him, shakes her head, is like, no.
And then he passes out.
Oh,
I don't blame him.
From narcolepsy.
Was it from narcolepsy?
No,
Or did he faint?
I
have
mean
no idea.
it's hard to tell. Yeah,
The answer is yes.
Yes.
yeah, they're practically the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like the idea. Leaf rips this thing out, throws it, and Coffin just bah!
I don't know about you all,
Fucking skeet
but I
shooting.
feel like that's enough evidence for Dr. Igor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Do we want to seal this room off?
Yes. As much as we can, considering. Kind of gesture to the glass, the glass that's scattered on the inside.
Or we can just burn the body like we were about to do.
This one thinks we should do that as well.
Yep.
This one
Both?
does not know. This one does not know if
Hmm.
that is the only larvae within. Don't assume so, but this one wants to be sure.
So both?
Shrugs.
Step out of the doorway, Solania, do your thing.
Josh, sometimes I forget that you don't watch horror movies.
Correct. I just get these ideas.
This is very John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah!
Oh, it's great. It's great, and I love it.
That's exactly what I was just like, fuck, what the fuck is name is the movie? I didn't think of it, but...
That was great. I
What's
loved
that
it.
movie where the thing is looks like people?
Oh,
I don't remember what it's called.
the thing? No,
What's
yeah,
the name of the
yeah,
thing?
yeah, the thing. You know, the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that thing. What was it called?
The thing. Yeah.
Right.
No.
What was it called? Oh my god.
Who's on first? We have fun here. Anyways. So Solani is conjuring up a ball of flame and, just rising it up, slamming it down
Gross.
for a minute.
It gets the job done.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Now
Yeah.
for Igor.
The whole body's cooked.
Toasty.
Crispy.
Igor comes in. Is that barbecue? I love barbecue.
Oh god.
I regret nothing.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, I know.
Alright, collect our things, head out the door.
Yeah. Strip out the suits.
Yeah.
I would imagine since yours is ripped leaf, you could just do the rest of the ripping.
Yeah, just as I walk, I just rip the whole thing off of me like tearaway cloth.
I am free.
You do so.
Now to talk to Igor.
Alright. You head into the office. And he's not there.
Oh, big fucking surprise.
Okay. Thing where? Don't have it.
I want to start searching his desk. Is that investigation?
Yep.
All
What are you
right.
looking for?
Just whatever. I'm just searching the desk.
Okay.
Put
Boodoo.
13.
Alright.
Nestor.
You find not a whole lot. There's one drawer as you pull it out. It has a container in it that looks like it's filled with some weird liquid. You find half-eaten meals in some of the other drawers.
Oh.
And a small note in another one that just says... Actually, you can't read the language.
Do any of you read this?
Do any of us read it?
Capcom does.
Kafka does.
I think Garrus too, because I think Garrus does.
But Nestor's not here.
But Nestor's not here to say that. So,
Yeah.
Aklo.
Yep. It just says, good job. That's all it says.
I would be familiar. Kafka would be familiar with architect's handwriting, right?
You would be, but this isn't it.
Yeah. That was more of it's not.
Yeah.
I guess Aklo is runic, so it's much harder to make it like. Is it sloppy or all that because it's very precise? Or well, it isn't. So okay. Okay. This one thinks we need to find the other. We should.
Don't what? Find the
This
what?
one. This one thinks we should find the others, and we should retrieve the others.
Well, we know where they're at.
Yes.
The problem is whether we can get them through the door again.
This one hasn't. Or at least an attempt of an idea.
Oh, okay. Then let's go.
Okay.
We go get the others.
All right. You walk back out into the waiting area, and you see the doctor and Igor standing over your friends. Long fingernails.
Wait, who?
What?
Yeah.
You see,
Long fingernails. That's what
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
you
okay.
you see the doctor
Yeah.
and Igor
Yep.
Okay.
standing next to your friends
Okay.
Yep.
And then long fingernails.
with their long fingernails drawn
Okay.
out.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
That was the part we were missing.
Yeah.
Because just long fingernails. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So they're both in on. Cool. Awesome.
And Igor looks over at you guys and just says, "Don't come any closer, or we'll kill your friends."
I move my hunter's mark over to Igor.
Okay.
This one would think would be slightly smarter to hide in a guise not so obvious.
Says you.
Then again, I guess he does prey on feeble minds. I'm assuming they're over Abigail and
Yeah, Igor is standing over Abigail and Cal.
the other doctor is standing over Cal, or standing over Corsham.
Over Corsham.
Kovgum just looks at the other doctor.
Where's
It'd be over Corsham and Skelly.
Over the pets that could both
Yeah.
be revived.
Yep.
He doesn't know
Oh.
that.
No, I know. It's just, yeah. Kovgum just kind of looks over.
That's a very dangerous place to be right now. I'm just.
Well, if they weren't currently charmed or otherwise affected.
Oh, I was just saying, like,
No, I know.
yeah.
That is a very dangerous place to be. What with the explosive dog?
Yeah!
Because Corsham ain't doing shit.
So what
And
exactly is the plan here, Igor? We're just gonna stare at each other?
Well, I suppose his eyes are closed, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it'll be you staring at him.
It was a figure of speech.
Yeah.
Who sent you?
We sent ourselves.
Why?
You could say we have a personal stake in things.
Very.
Did you lose any friends here?
No?
Damn.
How many tadpoles have you made for him?
I've lost count. Wait. Who are we talking about? For him? None. He like gestures over to the doctor.
Nefren Ka.
I don't know who that is.
I want to insight that.
Sure.
Agreed. Come on.
I'm gonna flash a genius on that 23. Just because Kovgumray don't believe his ass.
She's being accommodating.
What?
He seems to be telling the truth.
Why are you here?
Ooh.
Reproduction.
I don't.
What?
I'm just sitting here thinking. I'm just like, I don't know what he really wants out of this. Like, no one sent us. We just kind of happened upon this.
Well,
We weren't looking for him exactly, but like,
What happens to the abominations that you make? Where do they go?
Somebody comes and picks him up.
Who?
I don't know.
What do they look like?
It's a person. Wait, why am I telling you? Get out of here.
Just about to say that.
You want me to pop a good old, where is it? I have it here somewhere prepared. There it is. I could pop a zone of truth.
That would just make him fall silent.
yeah.
Fair.
He's smart enough to recognize that. Why do they want them?
Oh.
You don't seem to know much.
I'm just here.
Seems strange to pawn off your children to somebody you don't even know.
It pays well. The other doctor just like glances over at him. We're getting paid?
I knew that
You're
was
getting
coming.
paid?
Yeah.
You guys are getting paid?
Oh.
Just like screw it, kill him, and he just walks off. So, wait, where are you going?
He just retracts the finger. Yeah, retracts the fingernails. Just
I take
come out.
advantage of the distraction to run up and just start wailing on him.
Yeah,
All right.
you guys kill him very easily. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
Yeah, Igor is not a problem.
bother. No.
Okay.
He's very easy. He's only got 170 hit points. Like, Leaf can go through that in one round.
Yeah.
Okay, now is he actually a Death Slot though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is. He reverts back after he's dead.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just Leaf goes up, runs up, fucking action surge, just fucking anime, 6 cuts, and then he just divides into 6 pieces.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
God.
Hunter's Mark and the sword damage, he doesn't stand a chance.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, but he reverts back down into a normal-sized death slot, so he's not fat and chunky anymore.
I mean, they're still kind of fat and junky,
Yeah, that's fair.
but not as, but yeah, they're still frogs.
Yeah.
Just kind of slap Abigail and Cal, try to break them out.
Yeah, take 1 point of damage and they snap out of it.
Yeah. Right. Coffin just points at the.
What the fuck did you do?
We found it.
It's a callback for you.
I know. Yeah.
I don't
Just-
get to say it.
Josh, where did the other doctor go?
He went out the door. I just walked off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just
I
do
would like
this.
Stealthily follow him.
Okay.
Do the same for Corsham and let Solania figure Skelly out, because
Yeah, you... I guess go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, y'all need to explain this.
where did
Wait.
Coffin just? He is very stealthy for being so big.
Yeah. So you follow the doctor out, who goes into one of the tents, and a few seconds later emerges with all the doctors, and then goes into the other tent, and a few seconds later emerges with all the doctors, and then they just walk into the forest.
The fuck?
Ooh, there's a lot of them.
How many are there?
There are 5.
Okay, that's not as many.
No,
I'm gonna be honest, you expected more doctors than that.
I mean there were also the nurses, but the nurses kind of just got left.
Okay.
Probably because the nurses are actually people.
Mm-hmm.
Josh,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you if I can do something.
Oh god.
I would like to slowly pick off the doctors one at a time until they're all dead,
Fuck. Okay.
using the cover of the forest and guerrilla tactics.
That is what Leaf excelled at. To be fair, that is how he killed the predator as well. He and his kin. Well, tribe, but same diff.
I mean,
Let me check their health real quick.
They are.
I'm assuming they're not all death slots. I'm assuming these other doctors are like lesser slots.
Yeah, okay, it would be very easy to pick them off one at a time for you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Considering, considering Leaf's speed, he just runs in, whack, 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 runs back to the forest before they can even react.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I have an hour on Hunter's Mark that I can just keep moving.
Accurate.
Like no one.
Yeah.
All right, that one's next.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
just we found it.
Yeah.
It was
Bringing
the
them up
head.
to speed.
Yeah. The head doctor Igor was it. The individuals in the quarantine ward were mostly infected with the eggs of this creature. We managed to save 2 of them, but one of them was too far, and the tadpole hatched. We killed it, though.
And then you all remember that that guy is left in there with no food, no way of leaving.
We should probably let him out.
Yeah. And at that point, Kaufman was just like, we should let them out.
Yeah, we should probably let that guy out.
Oh,
Narcolepsy.
what, 3 of them?
Yeah.
Or at least leave his door unlocked.
Yeah, just... Yeah. Resolve that.
Yeah, so you let the 2 guys out and leave his door open so he can go to the cafeteria as he wishes
Yeah.
per
He's
his
basically
request.
He's basically at the run of the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaufman just... We were supposed to come here for information, but he did not know anything. This one wants to check his office again. And Kaufman's gonna go and spend as much time as they will allow him looking thoroughly through the office to find anything of importance.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Flash of Genius for 27.
Okay. You find the same stuff that Leaf had found.
I
Is this
assume
not the
I
place then?
eventually come back and I inform them of the 5 other doctors that were all slots that I took care of.
Yep,
Okay.
they were all red slots, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
not even greens. Oof.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
Okay.
Lesser.
Well, you would think they would be greens if they were like casting spells.
Yeah. And in any case, they are
If they were casting spells.
fair.
Yeah.
We only ever saw the one, which was the one that walked out, so in any case.
Wasn't he the one that had his fingernails over Skelly and
Yeah.
yeah. That's the one
Anyways.
that I followed who found the other ones and then they all left together.
Mhm.
And he was a red slot?
Yep.
Oh, weird.
Do you suppose we should, tell people in charge that, hey, there was a death slot, there was a sludge group hiding amongst our people?
Would probably be a good idea.
We'll put it in the briefing when we're done.
But we should still tell somebody here what happened.
We
Yeah.
need.
Are there any other doctors, or were all the doctors slots?
All the doctors were slots.
All right, let's go
Okay.
find that nurse that was so nice to us.
All right, you're in charge. Have fun. While Kovgum is finding every possible thing he might be able to find in here. Try to find anything relevant to why they were sent here.
Nothing.
I'm gonna when I find the nurse, I'm going to make it simpler so that she doesn't get hung up on the whole slods detail. By
Sure.
basically saying, just letting her know that the doctor staff was using the hospital as a front for slave trade and have since been arrested.
Okay.
And so they're gone now.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
All right.
Good luck.
In the Leaf, we trust.
Not bad.
She like stares into your soul for a couple seconds
I still.
before she's like, "Oh, that would explain so much. There's been a lot of weird stuff happening around here.
Yep.
Wasn't
like-
allowed to say anything because they would kill me.
Oh, so you were aware that there was some shady stuff going on?
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Ah,
But if they're arrested now, I'm safe.
yes.
Hopefully,
Totally arrested.
hopefully, jail time does them well.
They are what I call arrested. Yes.
Okay.
Quote unquote arrested.
If you're looking for
Large
anything,
quotations.
if you're looking for anything important, they did often hold meetings together as a group up in the meeting room. You might find something there.
Thank you for your help. I'll let the others know. Oh, and congratulations on the promotion. And then I leave.
I just okay.
You are in charge now. You are head doctor, lady.
You were the nicest of them because you were the only one of them we asked.
By pure chance, you are the best.
You are literally, of all the people we've met in tonight's game, the only one we didn't kill.
We didn't kill the guards.
or the
Or the
non or the people we could save, or Mr. Narcolepsy.
Yeah,
Sure, that too.
I go tell Kovgum that there's like a meeting room that they used to hang out in.
Yeah, Kavkum just
Yeah, and then you remember it upstairs.
yeah. The office is just like torn up, like as torn apart as possible. Just
How'd you
This
get the
one forgot-
desk on the ceiling?
Skills.
this one thinks you should not ask questions. This one does not know. Yeah, just go up to the meeting room.
All right. You go into the meeting room, and there are papers thrown everywhere. It looks like an absolute pigsty of a room, and there's actually a blackboard that just screams. Well, it's written in the aberrant language.
Deep speech.
Yeah, deep speech. That's what it is.
Oh
I
man,
guess it's more of like a spoken language. So it would be written in weirdly.
I mean, the Mind Flayers, they have a written script, and they.
Quaylith, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
But
Yeah,
it-
they
well-
would use that then.
Although Quaylith requires the use of their facial tentacles and shit, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
What they wrote it in as close to deep
Yeah.
speech as they could get it. Broken common.
It's basically alien braille.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what it's written in because it's literally just a flow chart.
Yeah,
It's a flow chart.
Yeah, it's a flow chart titled "The Plan."
Man,
Amazing.
for some
so Kovgum and Garrus are just reading this
idiots.
because Garrus has Eyes of the Runekeeper, right?
Yeah.
I had, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. So Kovgum and Garrus, and I don't know if anyone else has deep speech besides Omri.
Yeah.
But Omri's not here.
Yeah, this room was only accessible by doctors before the doctors all died. So
Gee, I wonder why.
therefore it became accessible to everybody.
Woo.
So yeah, they didn't really care what was on the board because nobody could see it.
Yeah, nobody can understand it. Complicated doctor stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the plan details how the architect, as he is so referred to, so he was not lying when he said he doesn't know Nephrim Cause,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just the architect pays them forward in injured people
Mm-hmm.
and bits of food and scrap. No money, but he then is supposed to suss out who is likely to die from various causes and bring them inside to the quarantine room, and then the doctors are to infect them with the tadpole, and then 3 months later they die giving the tadpole, and then the tadpole is collected and put on a cart, and the cart is sent somewhere into the city. He doesn't know where. He only knows that somebody is sent to pick them up, and it is a woman named Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not actually Jennifer. It's a Slod that's controlling Jennifer's body.
Nice.
Oh.
I get it.
Ah.
All right, Mike, I'll give you that one.
I'll give Mike. Yeah, Mike gets this one.
Yes.
I'll give you that one. That was good.
That was pretty good.
How many movie references can we fit into this episode?
Yeah,
At
no
least
kidding.
3 more.
So we have a name. This one wonders where the cards are.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We have a name for whoever this delivery person was. We just don't know where the carts go.
I
Well,
personally think they went to that warehouse we were at earlier.
I don't know.
You guys did
Very
inspect
probable
that warehouse
chance.
and didn't find anything related to this?
But
It doesn't
we
mean
didn't
they
find
didn't
much
go
of
there.
anything. Yeah, we
but-
didn't find much of anything at all.
Yeah.
maybe the guards keep a log of who comes in and out of the city and see if there's a Jennifer who
Mhm.
travels with cards often in and out of the city.
Someone else has to wonder if it's something that she's aware of, or if it's just a fortunate proxy.
Well, when we find her, we can ask her.
Yes.
We should probably get the others.
They're right here.
You mean Omri and Eggs?
Yes, I mean the
Oh.
goblinoid and the.
They will find us.
It's only been like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. They will find us.
I'm real glad I ended up not going with Omri and Eggs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Leaf ended up being the linchpin of, oh, we're not going to roll this fight, fuck it.
Yeah.
You can just massacre him.
Yeah.
Yeah, between
Not that hard to
myself-
kill for you guys.
Between myself and like Leaf, we've got enough damage output.
That's something you always want to hear, just out of context.
What?
The not hard for you guys to kill.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of shit that's been hard for you guys to kill. He's not one of them.
Yep.
Fair.
All
All
right.
right. So, you guys have now successfully completed this area.
Yay.
Maybe should we leave like
Stage
a
clear.
note with like the nurse, where it's like if you see a half orc and a goblin, tell them we went back to the city.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how it's only been like an hour, and they're
Or like,
on for another 7.
and just in case, leave a note for them too.
That's what I'm saying. Leave a note. Yeah. So
If you see an angry half orc and a goblin. I was trying to think of a
How
proper
rude.
descriptor. I was trying to think of a proper descriptor for eggs, and I couldn't think of any.
an angry half orc, an
And an eggs.
incomparable goblin.
And an egg.
You're incomparable, like a.
You're incomparable, like a. Huh.
Like something that's unable to be comprehended.
Yeah, actually, gotcha.
All right. So what's the game plan for you guys now?
Guess going back to the city and seeing if the guards are competent enough in their jobs to be taking a log of everybody going in and out of the city?
You expect them to be competent.
I guess we could actually probably figure that out ourselves. Did they take down a log of us getting in and out of the city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
yeah, they probably did this lady too. Perfect.
Phrasing.
Now I know what I said.
Hey, she's a grown woman. She can
Are you
be
sure?
done by whomever she. I hope to God for the meaning of this. I hope to God.
Just all of them, all the gods.
There's already enough depravity going on here. We don't need to throw that in.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the kind of depravity I would hope to God you wouldn't be doing.
All right, so you guys go to the guards. You collect their copy of, well, one of their copies of the entry and exit logs, and find that somebody named Jennifer exits the city and returns to the city midweek, every week,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
like clockwork.
Midweek.
Last name?
No,
They don't take last names?
no.
I guess not.
How common is Jennifer a name?
Not very.
Oh, okay, so we could probably just be like, hey, you guys know Jennifer? Tell us what Jennifer is. We're looking for Jennifer.
Based on the context and the moniker, you probably could.
Cool.
Yeah. What is there a specific day for midweek?
I believe-
Midweek would be. I have it here somewhere. It's the CH one.
The C
Yes.
I don't have my calendar here. So.
I got it.
Yes.
day.
The CH one. Yes, Charlie. What day is it? Oh, it's about Charlie.
Cause I'm not gonna try and pronounce that for the sake of it. CONTHSEN. That TH just messes me up.
Constant?
Constant, something like that.
Sure.
It's an S.
Con-
Fuck you, Mercer.
Put it in Discord.
Constant? CONTHSON? Is that what you said?
Fuck you,
Con-
Mercer.
Constant.
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 It's a weird like going from TH to S, but you could do it.
Yeah, it's constant.
Okay, according this calendar does have Elvish roots, so fuck elves.
Oh, yeah. Cool. What day is it? A day of the week is it now?
What's
Same
the day
day.
before? Yeah, so it would have
It's
been
the same day.
same day.
Oh,
So it is the same day of the week.
Yep.
So
time does she usually come by?
It would be early morning.
on the log, is she listed as having entered or having left?
Entered or exited and entered.
Okay, so she's back in.
Trip for the day for this
Yep.
week.
Okay, gotcha. She goes out, makes her rounds, come back.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Like
I mean,
clockwork.
at least
So either we have to wait a week, which is probably going to be enough time for her to find out about.
Well, no, she's in the city now.
Right. I'm saying like we're not gonna like if it was like the day before when she was supposed to go, I would think maybe like let's stake out the entrance and catch her
Right.
thieves. But like
She only hits that place every 3 months, though.
every 3 months?
No, it's once a week.
I was gonna say
Oh.
yeah, Josh said once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we would have to wait a week, which I think by then she would find out that the hospital is no longer pumping out the abominations.
Okay, so
So that lead is dead. So it's literally we just have to go looking for her in the city, I guess.
yeah. Okay, okay. I get what you mean then.
I just didn't want to go door to door if we could just wait for her here. But if it's gonna be a week, we should go door to door.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Cool.
All right. Well, with your game plan assembled, you guys in the city, Omri and Eggs in the forest.
We left a note.
Living a mad, exciting life out here.
Yeah.
It was a bear.
There was a bear. Egg crab walked at it. Fucking exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing as we're in probably the best spot, we'll go ahead and end here for the night.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So I will end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Have a good night.
Na-na!